It's like Memphis typo. Some bitch believe me, crap back in the building, just about to blow the roof off. Always on the topic like dreams, when you speak it's like daydreams, where dreams think legit. Bring the reality to fine print with it, to capture this moment, cause wherever I will own it. I even physically crippled, without a leg to stand. I throw that trash away because the ride like that is slip of the wind.
Long day lay low. Hello, everybody. Just doing an impromptu. I'm doing an impromptu stream. Jason Bascom here from Unhinged Entertainment. Oh, that's good. Co-founder of Unhinged Entertainment, creator of Absolute, and co-creator of Frog G, along with the bot himself, the man, Frog G, who was the idea man behind the character. And then Inkspot's color man, story man, concept man, brilliant man. So just doing a quick little jaw wag at you about a little Frog G. Gonna say hello to, I see somebody jumped in. We got Jim Cox. Welcome, Jim Cox. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah. We have Daniel Plago. Hello, friend. Are you out and about? Are you with Liz? If you're with Leah, tell her I said hi. If not, you can come in. Why not? Yo, Finatra, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Yeah, like I said, a little impromptu stream. Just gonna show a couple things, maybe work on a couple things. We'll see what develops. I don't know how long the stream will go. If it's just me, it won't go insanely long. But yeah, we have a Plago in here, so like I said, he can always hop on if he wishes. Like I said, if he's spending time with Lee and the baby, you do it up. And actually, this is a coincidence. I went to work today. I wasn't wearing the shirt at work because they get ruined. The bottom of them rubs up against things and get holes in them. So I tend not to wear the shirts that I like to work too often. But so I got home and I worked out. And man, I'll tell you, I don't know, getting old, but I don't know if it's arthritis or pulled a leg. Because I ripped my bicep muscle earlier in the year. So I detached the thing, totally just separated. I didn't go see anybody, but I know it did. So I don't know if maybe my ligaments are trying to make up for it in my elbow, or I just pulled a ligament or something. But yeah, benching is a little difficult. Some curling too. I had to lighten weights. But anyway, I work out in the garage and it's like 90 some degrees or 100 degrees in the garage right now. So I sweat like crazy. So, I showered and stuff. We'd ordered wings. And then I was like, okay, well, I want to go get some stuff from a dollar store, like body wash, stuff like that. And so when I was getting dressed, I had to hurry up and throw a shirt on and threw this one on. So it's actually an accident that I'm wearing a Cyberfrog shirt while talking about Frog G. We may go over a little something as well about that, though. Because people see Cyberfrog and Frog G, and they're like, oh, they're both frogs. So, yo, Wise Guys, how's it going, man? How are you doing today, sir? Hope you've been doing your streams. We're going up because I asked Plagle. Okay. Let's go bottom up again. So, yeah. We got, yo, what's up, Sugar Chris? Haven't seen that red dress yet, my friend. Are you monetized yet? Lola hasn't done her furry stream, though. I haven't seen Lola in a while. I message her every now and then, see how she's doing, because I love the Lola. Hail, past master. What's going on, my friend? Yeah, so I love Lola. So just seeing how she's been doing, her and the family, because they're I consider them friends. I consider Lola a friend, especially. I mean, I don't really know Tug too well, but we like Lola around here. Yeah, so I appreciate everybody swinging by. I know I'm popping real quick here in the chat. Make sure you guys hit the like if you want, whatever. I may not be reading these. I'm mainly seeing. Okay. Well, Plagle, text me or message me if you want to come on in. Yeah. So anyway, I'll show you a couple things I did work on with Frog G. I'm gonna show some line art pages and some, the wallpaper line art. I'm actually gonna do a little something here because I minimized it. I did post it to Twitter. That link is in the description below, but that's a low res image that I posted to Twitter. I ain't gonna post no high res images to Twitter. Are you crazy? Especially this. But if you sign up on the mailing list, you will get the wallpaper, this month's wallpaper. I don't know if it'll be a couple days late or not. I mean, either way, you'll get it. So let me. I finished this up on a stream with Mr. Dan Plagle himself as well, who just messaged me, by the way. I finished up the wallpaper on a stream. We had Plagle on and Billy and Hockey. It was all right. Plagle, it was me, then Billy, Hockey, Matt Barr, Matt Yackey, and Shelby Robertson. So, we were doing the stream. So I was doing, finish this up, scratchy, having a great time. Plagle hadn't streamed in a while. Okay, cool. Plagle hadn't streamed in a while, so we were all like, "Hey, let's just go live." We were hanging out in the pit, which is a Discord channel that we all, mainly those people, aside from Shelby and Yankee, like we all just hang out, we talk, we're friends, So we were like, "Let's just go live. Let's just do it." Billy and Barr were like, "Yo, let's do it. Let's go live." And we wanted Plagle to host since he hadn't hosted in a while, so it was a lot of fun. We had, they're down there. We had a great time, and and then Phil Diaz was closing out CG Vacation, and he stole Shelby away from us. And I'm telling you, you got to go back and watch the Plagle stream on Boob Dan Art's channel, because Yackey was having a ball. He'd drawn on a screen. Well, oh man, it was pure gold. It was great. So yeah, go back and watch that stream on Boob Dan Art. Why is it like we have no messages? How do we have no messages? That is the weirdest thing. Yeah, I am going to be showing off those things in a second. I'm going to bring in my friend. That's what we do in Comicsgate. We do it in Comicsgate. We do it in crowdfunding. We do it in comics. We do it with our fans and our friends. And our friends are sometimes our fans. So it all works out. And sometimes our friends are insanely talented illustrators and artists that do stuff for our campaigns. Yo, what's going on, Aardvark? Is it Aardvark? Yeah. I mean, the glasses really don't do much for this distance. It's kind of weird. So it takes me a second sometimes. Appreciate you swinging by, my friend. Hey, Lord Crackhead. Welcome, Jeremy. Awesome. Glad to have you here, dude. I'm skimming through these super quick. I know I'm not reading them. You guys know I'm blind. Yeah. Oh, is that American? No, it's Aardvark. I thought I saw American. American Comics, I thought I saw him. Yeah. Alright. Let me bring up the... I'm going to bring up a page. Or no, I'm going to bring up the wallpaper first. We'll bring up the wallpaper first. I just finished, like I said, so this is what I finished yesterday while hanging out with... I'm going to share screen rather than open my Discord, or open my OBS this way. Granted, if I open my OBS, you might be able to see it full screen. This kind of shrinks it a little bit. So there you go. This is the homage to the Hulk number 340, I believe. The Wolverine. The Wolverine with the Hulk and the reflection. So, kind of, I was searching for iconic covers, and this one was already in my head in a way, but it showed up, and Billy even was like, just without seeing it, was like, why don't you do that one? He mentioned it, One Piece, of course. But he was like, why don't you do the one with Hulk and Wolverine? I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. Since I kind of thought of it, I saw it, I'm like, it's serendipitous. So yeah, so this is full res. Ooh, we have a boop. So this is not colored yet. So you got to sign up for the campaign, or the pre-launch, for this month's, and you'll get this one. It won't go out again after that, though. So Inkspress got to color it. Hello, friend.
Hello. And don't
How
go
are you?
looking for that video because it doesn't exist anymore.
It was still good fun.
It was good fun. So people should like and subscribe. And next time we're live and we're doing one of those, be able to catch it.
Yeah.
I would have kept it up, but there was some stuff that was said that could have probably have gotten my channel struck.
Well, they were said in jest, but YouTube doesn't have a sense of humor.
Yeah, YouTube
So
does not have a sense of humor, so
yeah.
it was like a lot of the hot button things that get your channel killed.
All right, we'll clear it up real quick. There was a few things Ink Spots joked about.
Yeah, yeah.
Ink Spots was joking, so you know right there. Yeah, it's gonna.
It was a bit much.
It's
The
a bit
tail
much.
end of it, to be fair, the tail end of it was the best part. The part where we were stream sniping the other channel.
Oh, dude, that was glorious. Like that
Dude,
was
it
hilarious.
so funny.
I couldn't stop cracking. I didn't want to leave, man, because it was just so funny, and
Yeah.
I was having a great time. And I'm like, man, I gotta go to work.
But we will be doing more of them, so people will have an
Nice.
opportunity to watch again.
Yes, everybody go subscribe to Playgo and hit the bell for notifications on Boob Dan Art's channel. That way you get notified when it goes live. Because
Yep.
it is not scheduled ever. It's just an impromptu thing. Yeah. So, and we, like I said, we had a great time.
I'm gonna try and start doing scheduled ones, and
Ooh, nice.
I've got some. I'm gonna start probably doing some maybe review ones where I talk about comics or things that I picked up, and there will most likely be a traveling squish segment on those recorded ones. So
That would be nice. That would be. I like live streams. Don't get me wrong, but I love the recorded ones because when I'm at work, you don't even have to watch recorded ones 99% of the time. You listen to them. So when I'm at work, I'll listen to Shane. I'll listen to Az. I'll listen to Nerdrotic. I'll listen to these guys because I do listen to my music, but I'm like, I want to listen to like a breakup, like a 15-minute video. So I'll just watch one of those, and it's a nice change up. So that's why I like the recorded ones. When you go live, sometimes people want you to watch things, and like you can't do that.
yeah,
But yeah, dude, I'm definitely doing more review stuff. And your comic and toy wisdom is unsurpassable almost. Like you have really good. You're really good on that stuff. Pop culture.
well, I appreciate it. I hope
True.
so.
It's true. I don't know nowhere near as much about toys or like the comic lore that you know. Like you guys will be talking about artists that I have no idea, but once you mention a book, I might. But
Yeah,
I'm just like, yeah. But I'm like, yeah. So no, dude, awesome. Everyone subscribe to Playgo.
I always laugh because I watch the K-Faber guys sometimes. I used to watch them a lot, and they would talk about stuff, and I'd be like, "You guys really don't know anything about this." Like they're like making up stuff that I know for a fact isn't true about certain things, and I'm like, but
I watched them a few times. I pretty much stopped.
I
and
used to love
unsubscribed.
watching them, but then it was like it got to the point where like they would talk about stuff, and I'm just like, I don't know, like it was like they were knowledgeable about certain things, and it was because it was like weird sort of Harvey Pekar type stuff that
Right.
they would probably know about. But then they would talk about other like indie stuff from like the 90s, and I'm just like, you guys are talking about this like, I don't know where you got this information from, but none of it's accurate.
Yeah, I mean, I would watch some. Their videos are way too long for talking about one book. Like they analyze each like line work that's in every panel, and I'm like,
it's like some of the stuff that, excuse me, some of the things that they analyze, it's like it's like the equivalent of like people going like, oh well, this story has a racist agenda or whatever, like where they're reading into things in the book that weren't there. It's like
Right.
literally shit that people just like, no, they just drew something just to draw something. It doesn't have any sort of like metaphysical or like any sort of like meaning other than what it is. It wasn't crafted with the intent that every line has some sort of subversive like Illuminati meaning or something like that. And
right.
like, they review stuff sometimes and they add angles to things like that, and I'm just like, yeah, that's just not what that was at all. Like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, and that's one reason why I also stopped that. And like honestly, like weren't they the ones? Wasn't that the channel that like pretty much banned Frege from it? Like any mention of
Well,
Frege and
yeah, a
Couch
lot of
Doodles.
people.
Yeah, and I was
They
like, oh,
banned a lot of
man.
people.
I'm like, you guys are supposed to be like friends, and that's not why I some unsubscribed because like what you just said pretty much. I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Like this is just too much. And some person, thank you, welcome. I do appreciate that. This is the thing, like as Plague knows too, with bigger pieces, you can get more like in there with details and stuff like that. So like that's why my style looks a little different, maybe if it's like a splash page or like a one-off than a tiny panel. You know, I can't get all this nitty gritty like insane stuff in a little itty bitty panel. You know, if I did, when you shrink it down, it'd be like a black dot. So, yeah. But thank you, appreciate that. Yeah, like so. Yeah, I think I like review channels though, dude, and like so I like listening to them at work, and I think it's good. I think we need to have more of them. I really do. Like I've been starting to talk about pop culture stuff during my time lapses just so people can listen to a topic rather than just music and me drawing because I mean people like that but it doesn't keep an attention too long.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, if I give my opinions on some things that are happening, you know, people might want to hear it. I don't know. I mean, I've never thought my opinions were worth that much to begin with, but other people might want to hear about them. So that's why like my last one I kind of did that. I talked about Todd McFarlane and DC Comics and like that whole what if type scenario.
Yeah.
So I think I might do that more often on my time lapse ones, like talk about what's happening in my opinions and stuff. So
Whoa, that's really low.
it's really low, really low.
I wanted myself more in frame, but now I've like.
Well, we're small, we're tiny.
I know, but like now it's cutting off the top of my head.
Sometimes I can never get my camera in there. I'm like, you know what? It's fine. People can kind of see my ugly mug. Here's
That's better.
here's the page that I fished. Now, like I said on an earlier stream, since my eyes are getting a little worse, I went this one all digital so I could like see it. This was before I got my gooseneck to try the magnifying glass method. So this is the only page so far that's all digital for Frog G. But this is like he's like what? Like she just changed into a hot chick, so he's like, what? You're hot? And he's like, man, I don't care if you're hot. Turn me back into a human. And she's like, oh, you don't deserve to be a human. Here, I'm gonna blast you. You know, this is verbatim, by the way. These are all the proper dialogue.
I'm gonna blast you.
I'm gonna blast you. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Word for word.
Word for word.
That's not really the dialogue. So yeah, but and this is digital, which that's fine. I had started inking it traditionally, but I kept making way too many mistakes, and I'm like, the first Absolute book was digital, and there was a few people I didn't even know, so that's pretty good because I can get away with my style that way. And then Ink is gonna put in like all this white space. He's gonna put in his fun stuff because he already painted the background in this type of an angle, so I don't know how to replicate it since it's his. So he's gonna have to recreate it. But so yeah, so then and then she's like, Matt, I'm gonna blast you, cracktastic. And this is her like, so she blasts him, but with she like the thing like levitates up in the air, so she like lets go of it as it levitates and just shoots out a beam of magic energy, of voodoo energy, and just smacks him right in the head. I mean, when I'm gonna print this one. This is a 2-page spread. And I'm gonna print it, and this one I am gonna ink traditionally, you know, and get in some more details. I'm gonna put some cool stuff in here. It's gonna be gnarly. So yes, that's gonna be dope. And you know, and then Ink will have fun coloring it with some special effects. And obviously these are all layouts. So I got like a top view. She got blasted out of the house. She's walking out. And you see, got little birdies and stars, and he's like, "Whoa, what the crap just hit me?" So she's standing over him, like, "Crack, you got hit with the blast, huh?" These are all the proper dialogue. That's how they talk. And then I was gonna kind of sketch something in a little bit, but I wasn't expecting to be alone. So that's like real quick, showing some stuff. Frog G, and there's Frog G right there. It's the frog. So what did you do today, man?
Uh, I went to Knott's Berry Farm with Leah,
Ooh,
and
nice.
we had lunch. I rebought a mug that I broke, and then we came back here. We watched a little bit of TV, hung out with the baby. Then we went to dinner with her family, and then came back here. She dropped me off. And then I was gonna lay down and take a nap or sleep or something, and then I saw you were on, so I was like, "Well, I'll come in and hang out."
Yeah, you can stay as long as you want. So yeah. Hey Sheila, what's going on? Yeah, I mean, yeah. If
Yawning
you,
so
dude,
much.
if you wanna go lay down, I mean,
I'm not. Well, it's like I'm not tired, but my body's yawning for whatever reason.
I hate it when that happens. Like I was on a stream with, I was on I was in Discord I think with Billy, and I just kept yawning. He's like, "Oh, you're tired." I'm like, "Not really, dude. I'm
Yeah,
just
it's
yawning."
weird.
I'm like,
I like yawning. I'm usually not like tired. When I'm tired, I just start feeling like like some sort of device where like the batteries are going down. You're just like, "Urgh,"
yeah,
and you start like your eyes start closing. That's usually when I'm tired. But
right. No,
yawning, sometimes I just yawn. I don't
dude,
even
I just
know.
yawn. I'll be at work after drinking like a B12 energy drink, and I'll yawn. Like I'm obviously not tired. I'm caffeinated out like no one's business. So, and Frog, if you're not at work, I'll send the link. I figured you'd work.
Yeah,
It's
we
Friday
haven't
night.
we haven't hung out with Frog G in a while.
Well, he usually. I know he's off Saturday and Sunday, so I don't. If he's off Friday, I'll send him the link. Jim Cox asked why he wasn't on. I thought he was working.
It's a good question.
Yo, what's up, Silvar?
All
Catch you.
good questions.
Hey, I mean, I didn't drop the link in dudes because I mean, I figured
Yeah, why didn't
everybody
you
was.
drop the link in dudes?
Excuse me. I mean, I checked the pit. Nobody was even in there, so I figured
There might
everybody's
well,
asleep or.
we've dropped the link in dudes before, and people shown up that aren't even in that.
No, no. You dropped the link in dudes and people showed up. Different. I dropped the link in dudes and I get ink spots.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. You want to be able to leave your stream up. I get it.
Well, dude. All right, I've told Ink. I don't care how he acts on my channel. My
Oh,
channel.
really?
Yes, because
Just
there's
leave
like
it
two.
up and
Yeah, I just leave it up. There's two words.
be damned if you get struck.
Right. There's two words I don't want people saying. So
He said both of those words on my stream
okay.
several times,
There's one main
along
word.
with a few other ones.
There's one main word. I don't want people saying the N word. Really, like that's the main one.
Yeah, I don't know if he used that word.
He didn't use that one. I know he didn't
used
use
some
that
of
one.
the other ones that.
He used all the other ones, but he used that one.
Yeah.
But I just don't believe in censorship
Funny
too
enough,
much.
I think you get struck more for the other ones than you do the N word.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
The N word
Although I haven't
doesn't
heard a
look
lot
good
of
in
people
public.
use that
so.
word.
Yeah, but no, like I don't censor. I don't like to censor other people. I censor myself because of my house and like I know I have family that may watch and stuff like that, so they don't hear what I like any horrible crap I might have to say. But I'm not going to control my friends that come on. So like the one word is it. Otherwise that free reign. If I get struck and it's taken down, I just make a new channel. Like I'm not. I don't have to, I'm not like I'm not monetized like Shane or
Right.
or Bancroft or all them. I get why they are a little more strict. Me, I'm appreciative for all my subs, but I could just launch a new channel.
I'm just
and
too little, man. Like I have just enough people following that I don't want to lose, and I'm just little enough to where I'm like I don't have a lot to lose, but I have enough that was difficult to get where I'm at, if that makes any sense.
right.
Trying to start again at this point would really suck.
And I get that. Like I'm at 340 or 320. I'm at 320 right now. And yeah, I mean it took a while to get there, but like all the people that have subscribed would subscribe
Silver
again.
Ogar says Nurgle. Those guys are weird. Stick
Nurgle?
with Crone.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't know either. Weird.
I'm trying to see if Frog G said he can come in or not.
He sent a link. Last thing I've seen.
Yeah, the last I saw was Goblin Girl.
He's a link master.
He is a link, dude.
I haven't seen him today. I went to Knott's, which is where I got the Frog G that I have back here.
Right.
I should put him in the chair because nobody can see him now. With his little hat.
Not some frog.
At his link. But yeah, they're all sold out of Frog G right now. The parts. He's like the #1 selling item. They said at the.
Really? Don't they have like Snoopy stuff and everything?
They do have Snoopy stuff, but they brought back. So they used to have their own sort of Disney, like Mickey Mouse sort of mascots at Knott's.
Oh, okay.
And for whatever reason, they got rid of them. So they didn't have any sort of. I think because they thought, oh, we got Peanuts now. We don't need our guys.
Right.
And
so yeah.
It turns out their guys are just as popular as Peanuts there. It was just like, for whatever reason, they thought like we have a real IP with Peanuts, and so they got rid of their guys. But since they brought their guys back, the merch is like doing really well, and they've expanded it, and they can't keep the little Frog G guys in at the place because everybody buys them. Because on the ride, there's like, okay, on the old ride, they had some frogs, like the frogs were in there, but now the frogs are like they're all over the place in the ride. So now the frogs are like as popular as, like, I don't know, I guess Ewoks were back in the 80s. They're like a whole phenom to themselves there.
Right.
So they got the popular ones now are the crafty, the fox, the crafty pie thieves guys or whatever, the foxes that are dressed in like 1920s gear, and then the frogs that are, in there.
Yeah, it's pretty.
So it's kind of cool. I was a big fan of the stuff, so it's kind of cool to see it having a resurgence.
Yeah, I mean, I would think that as well, though. I would think, hey, we got Peanuts, we got all this stuff. We don't, our original stuff isn't going to sell. So I can understand that.
Yeah. But I mean, they have to pay a licensing fee for all that Peanut stuff. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they can mark it up like no one's Get Out.
If you own your own stuff, just like we're doing here, you don't pay nobody a licensing fee. You just pay yourself.
This is true. This is
very
true. Yeah.
Like, and I'm a big. I mean, I've got the Peanuts shirt on. Like, I buy the Peanuts merch too. But I'm just saying, like, have both, because
it makes more sense.
I don't think anybody's ever going to say, oh, Knott's Berry Farm is Peanuts. Do you know what I'm saying? Right. Whereas the other characters are, like, it's literally the Knott's Berry Farm ride. It's just bears making Knott's Berry Farm jam and everything else. Like, it's totally, it's their theming. It's like,
how long have they owned the rights to license the Peanuts characters? Do you know?
I want to say since maybe like 86.
Okay. I was gonna say, yeah, because I don't know if they would be as popular, like if they didn't have the other characters like
around
now,
since like the 50s.
Yeah, but I mean that's cool though. Like, I didn't even know about this place though until you told me. So
evidently, Cedar Fair owns Knott's Berry Farm now, and they've put. I think there's one on the East Coast somewhere, and there's one in Ohio.
There's one here,
but the legit one, the OG one, is here in Buena Park. It's like. The origin of Knott's Berry Farms is the Knott's family were a farming family who had a chicken ranch.
Mm-hmm.
And initially they sold boysenberries and corn and strawberries and I think like rhubarb and like some other stuff.
Rhubarb.
But the wife they started making jam and selling jam in jars. So then they became known for their boysenberry jam. And then um, the wife started a chicken roadside restaurant thing. They used to sell fried chicken, and to this day, there's wild chickens that just run around there on the property. And the uh, the the guy, the Walter Knott, the owner, the husband, he ended up going in half with another guy, which I can't remember his name, but he was a guy who owned a bunch of property up in this town called Calico, which is almost on the way to Vegas. And they bought a old west ghost town from somewhere back east or Midwest or somewhere.
Hmm.
They had the whole ghost town trucked out here, like I guess like in the 1960s, to make it into a roadside curiosity thing. And the one guy that's out near Vegas, he took half the town and put it out there and called it Calico Ghost Mine Town. And Walter Knott took the other half of the ghost town and he put it behind his roadside fruit stand and chicken place as like a roadside curiosity thing that people could go back there and take photos and stuff in.
That's pretty cool.
And it became really popular. And then eventually they turned it more into a theme park and added some rides to it. And it just grew and became what it is now, which is like a Western sort of theme park with some roller coasters.
That's pretty wild, man. I mean,
Yeah, but it's been here. It's been here forever. Like my grandparents were friends with the Knotts. My aunt was best friends with the daughter.
Wow.
They also knew the Karchers, the Carl's Jr. family.
That's really crazy, man.
But yeah, I mean they're all like Orange County, farmers and
Right.
local business people, and so yeah, that's been there forever. Like when I was a little kid, we used to just go there to get dinner at the chicken ranch place because the chicken was really good. It's weird because it's a lot different now because once Cedar Fair I think bought it, the way they made the food used to be very like home style. I don't know how to describe it. Whereas now the food has become, they've made it more not necessarily manufactured, but you can see where they're like, okay, well we have this food here and then we have the other two places. We're just gonna make the food the same way at all of them.
Right, yeah.
So it's got a little bit less of the home touch that it used to have.
Right.
So when you go there, like they used to have chicken and dumplings there. It used to be awesome. It came like on a platter, and it was like lumps of like dumpling biscuit in there with like chicken and stuff in the gravy. Now it comes like in a weird, like, I don't know what it is. It's like a bowl of some sort that's like halfway carved at an angle or something, and it looks like a bowl of like meatball gravy or something. It just it doesn't look like your grandmother or your aunt or somebody like that made this chicken and gravy, like this chicken and dumplings dish. It doesn't look like a southern cooked like here's your meal thing. It looks very like, I don't know, like something you get at TGI Fridays or something.
That's what I'm picturing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. The food is still kind of good, but
it's not what it was.
There's that little thing that made it really special.
Right.
Where it was like, we go here because this is like unique. To like, they have the thing here and it's going to be the same every time. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Let
me answer some person real quick. 267 signups. We're shooting for 300. So we think we'll get there by September 17th. So yeah. But no, dude, like I mean, it's not the same, but I really love, and obviously it's manufactured like no one's business, but Chunky's chicken and dumpling soup is really good. But it's like the same as their pot pie soup or whatever. I just like chicken and, cream sauce pretty much, what it boils down to. But we used to go to Cracker Barrel, and they would have delicious chicken and dumplings. It was like great. And then like I went there. We hadn't gone for like a couple years.
Cracker
And
Barrel, when I went there last, I had their chicken and dumplings, and it was the closest thing to the original Knott's Berry Farm.
really,
Yes.
because I went. Dude, I mean, it was a couple years. It was years ago, but we hadn't been in a long time. And when we went back, I got the chicken and dumplings, and I'm like, I was disappointed. It was like totally different. I was like, eh. But then again, I don't know when you went. So.
Well, the last time I went was probably like 8 years ago, and in Arizona somewhere.
Okay, so I might have been a little bit after that. I don't know. Yeah. So, yeah, we have Cedar Point, and we used to have Kings Island. That used to be really big.
Well, I was told that Ohio, they have one in Ohio somewhere.
They probably do. I just never knew.
I'll look it up real quick.
You look it up, man. I did send the link out. Yeah, just so you know.
Knott's Berry Farm Park locations.
Look at you using talk to thing. I'll try to read a chat here. I went to Knott's Berry Farm. It's gotta be like more than 25 years since Wise Guy's been to Knott's Berry Farm. It's a long time. Frog Nouveau. Kinda, I guess. I mean, yeah. The next Frog G wallpaper, I kind of have. It might involve Cyberfrog. Might do Frog G. Cyberfrog is drawn different. People always get him like, oh, Frog G, just draw Cyberfrog. It's like, no, he's drawn totally different. The ghost must be still confused by this day. The ghost must be confused still to this day. What, Sheila? I'm blind. I can't read the chat, so I just highlight things. My apologies if I don't read your comment. Back then, I thought it was better than Disney. And I mean, oh wow, let me just read from the bottom. Yeah, I mean, I know Plago's been there a few times, and it sounds fun. I mean, and I like jam, so I would love to go.
What's that?
I was talking to the chat.
I know, but what are you talking about? You were mentioning
that you've been to Knott's Berry Farm a few times.
Yeah.
And,
I've been there a lot.
It sounds great. I would like to go one day.
The thing they're most famous for is their Halloween haunt stuff now.
Really?
Because the entire park becomes like a haunt thing, and they were doing it before Universal or any of the other people were doing it, and it's considered better than all of the other, like Universal or any of the other ones. Like a lot of the people that were there putting it on are like professional horror people. The only thing that's different about it is they don't like Universal and the other ones. They do like Universal does theming is where they're like, we do Walking Dead and like, you know, The Mummy and like whatever. They do the actual movie monsters. But I think the Knott's Berry Farm ones are creepier because they're like they're straight up like more macabre, like made up stuff. You know what I mean? They're not what you know, if that makes any sense. They're
right.
Like they'll have like a werewolf maze and it'll be crazy, or a vampire maze or whatever.
That's pretty cool. And it's funny, Jim Cox mentions Geauga Lake. I live like not even a couple hours away from Geauga Lake. I've been there a few times, so it would have been funny if at one point in some time in the past, him and I actually crossed paths. Because I've lived in Ohio for the first 23 years of my life. So went to Geauga Lake a few times. I saw a couple of my friends played a venue there, opened up for Mushroom Head. I don't know if you know who they are. Long time ago. So I might have run into Jim Cox. You never know. It's pretty interesting. That was about the ghost town. Yeah. Being moved. Yeah, I thought it was funny. Some person. Yeah, the Juggle Lake is the very poor man's Cedar Point. Juggle Lake is kind of Plago. Juggle Lake is like there's like no like big giant rides, but they might have like a like a race like a go kart racetrack, or they got arcades everywhere. There's like the merry-go-round or whatever. Like there's nothing really like a roller coaster. At least last time I've been there, which is a long time ago. But yeah, so it's kind of like I guess maybe like Jersey Shore almost, where it's like there's a few things, but they have rides there. So yeah, it's not bad. But Cedar Point is like rides and roller coasters, and like it's a highly trafficked. A lot of tourists come into Cedar Point. I even think Barr mentioned Cedar Point a few times. So, and Frog G said that he's just hanging out tonight, and that's fine, Frog. He's always welcome anytime I see him. Like I said, I know he's off Saturdays and Sundays. I didn't know about Friday, so, or if he didn't, might have said it and I just forgot. But yeah, as I was saying, like Frog G and Cyberfrog, his torso is more barrel-like, and his his eyes are squintier and stuff like that. And they're obviously like glowing. Frog G has like an actual like almost like a human torso, but it points downward, kind of like a tree frog, more of his tree frog shape, and his head is a lot more cylinder like, with like the giant eyes. So he is drawn pretty different, and he's I think he's got bigger hands than Frog G or than Cyber Frog, so he's drawn pretty differently. I'm not sure. I don't know how tall Cyber Frog is. Frog G might be a little bit shorter. But yeah, the next wallpaper I do is it's probably going to be like a Cyber Frog G jam piece. So yeah, but the only way to get them, sign up on the mailing list. What is it? The boardwalk. Yeah, the boardwalk. Yeah, it looks like the boardwalk. Yeah. Ashbury Park I was there when I was about 4. Yeah, like I said, we lived here. We lived in Ohio. My family's been here for their whole life, but I moved down to Florida from the age of 23 to 32.
You said something about a poor man's Cedar Point. What's a poor man's Cedar Point?
Juggle Lake.
Juggle Lake?
Yeah, that's the one with like just the like arcades and. Or I'm thinking of Geneva on the lake. Juggle Lake did have rides. My bad. So either way, but Jim Cox and I might have bumped into each other. Juggle Lake, I don't even think is around anymore. I think they tore it down. I know there is a, is it Juggle Lake or is it Kings Island that got torn down? And it's like, it's kind of like a ghost part. Like they pretty much just got abandoned almost. So like nature took over. So it's kind of like a Chernobyl type effect. Like some stuff had gotten torn down, but there's still some stuff there, so it looks really ghostly. So it's kind of like it looks like it's still open. I'm zooming out. Stop that. So it might have been Kings Island then. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, whatever. So I made a typo. I like it how Google yells at you. Did you mean this, you moron? Is it in Soak City? I don't know. One of them got torn down. It doesn't matter anymore. But yeah. How's the artwork coming, Plago? How you doing? How you doing over there, big guy?
Artwork with what?
Anything.
It's not showing the other location anymore on the thing here.
It might have gotten nuked.
I was gonna say, I wonder if it got nuked because of COVID, and they just have one now.
Yo, what's going on, Skip? Get the legendary Skip Edwards in the chat.
Yeah, they had to implement a curfew and a chaperone policy for the park now. So now, if you're under the age of like 18 or something like that, you can't go in without an adult.
Oh, what?
Yeah, because they had mass groups of teenagers between the ages of like, I think they said between the ages of 13 and 17 or 18, going in groups of like 80 kids and doing like Fight Club inside the park,
Oh, jeez,
basically.
dude.
And it got so crazy one day, the security was trying to break it up, and they held a security guard down and they broke his leg.
Oh,
Yeah, it was nuts.
that's
And then
crazy.
somebody screamed out "gun" or something like that, and like a bunch of people went running and like knocked people down, and people got injured and stuff. So they
Something
said, "Yep, we're not doing this anymore." And like now, like all these people with families and stuff are going to the park to like support the park now because like they don't want the attendance to go down.
Right.
And to be fair, we bought season passes and I stopped going for that exact reason because it was getting like kind of sketchy and like people were like I remember I was in a store and I was like looking at posters and this guy got crazy with me because he thought I was getting too close to him or something. And I was just like, dude, like you're hovering right in front of the freaking thing. And, it was like he wanted the poster thing all to himself or something. And no one else could look at what was there. And I was like, bro, you're in a public space.
Right.
You need to share the shelf. Like, this is crazy.
People are whacked out about that kind of stuff. They really
And the
are.
guy got all crazy with me, like he was going to start a fight or something. I was like, whatever, man.
It's like, yeah, it's like that defeats the whole purpose of there in itself also. It's like if you're obviously going to come into contact with me if you come to a fight, so you might as well just share your space.
I stopped going to Knott's and I only went to Disneyland for years because of I knew there was lots of like gangs and stuff were going there because they discounted the tickets. They made the tickets so inexpensive that like people didn't give a shit about the place. Do you know what I mean? They were just like, I got in for like $20. Who cares?
I
like,
could urinate in this
I only
bush.
$20 I get kicked out like for behaving like an idiot. Whereas at Disneyland, people save money for like a year to like take their families and stuff there, and they behave accordingly because they spent good hard-earned money just to be able to go in there with their families.
Dude, it's
So
cheaper to like
there.
it's cheaper to go on vacation to Italy for like a week than it is to go to Disney World
Exactly.
or whatever. So yeah.
And Knott's Berry Farm does not treat their business that way. They're just like, oh, we don't want to price out people. So like they made it super, super affordable, and people will go in there and just behave like psychos or whatever. So it finally got to a level where they said, yeah, we can't do this anymore. And I noticed the prices have gone up, and now they have like this chaperone thing that's in there that I guess they're saying they're gonna do 7 days a week. They were only doing it on certain days, but now they're gonna do it every day of the week. And somebody we know that works there that manages a lot of the live entertainment stuff, they said that they had a bigger attendance recently since they did the whole thing than they had before. And it's because families now feel safe to come out to go to the park.
Right.
And I noticed that when I was there was big groups of families of like 7 or 8 people that were going to the park. So
still,
I don't know. And to be fair, those are the people buying the stuff. You know what I mean? The teenagers going in there to like cause ruckus and ride roller coasters.
They're going in there to cause ruckus.
They're not spending any money.
They don't care.
They're eating the hamburgers across the street at McDonald's and drinking the booze in the parking lot, and then going into the park.
These are 13-year-old kids that are doing that?
Oh, yeah, this is California.
13-year-old kids are drinking alcohol?
Oh yeah,
that's not good.
Yeah,
I didn't start drinking until I was at least 14.
They're still a pretty healthy sort of. I don't want to say gang member life, but there's like a pretty healthy kind of undercurrent of lifestyle here, where people are drinking and smoking early, and
that's pretty wild. Like I can understand like late teens,
junior high age.
Yeah, even that. Like I can understand that, but
That's like 13, 14 years old.
I meant late teens is what I understand. Like I can understand that
You know,
because
I had friends that were smoking and drinking in junior high.
I guess I did too. I don't even know. I mean, I think it was mainly high school because I hung out
And
with
I
all the
and I knew
nerds.
and I
So.
knew girls that weren't necessarily like that were like they were getting pregnant like at like 12 and stuff.
Well, I
So
mean, my sister had her first kid when
yeah,
she was 15, so I mean, I really can't say anything, but I mean, like, I meant like friends and stuff, but like, my oldest nephew is 26, 27, somewhere in there.
and Knott's Berry Farm is kind of like it's not in a. I mean, the area it's in is becoming more expensive because just homes here are just going up in price everywhere. So a lot of people are selling their places or whatever. But Buena Park is kind of like on the edge of kind of like an area where you got a lot of lower income sort of people
Oh, okay.
that are not. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I
There's a
mean,
lot of them that are like kind of like this is like you know
the
what I mean like
more, and that's the thing, the more you have to charge somebody for something, the more serious they take it. And
well yeah
it's just a fact,
it's
you
the
know?
it's the if you say this thing is valued at this then it becomes a premium item that is like looked at differently. If you make it too,
Right.
if you make something so inexpensive that it's basically disposable because it's worth
What's up,
nothing.
Apex? Then people
Hey,
treat it as,
Apex.
then people will treat it as nothing.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
this was like literally like a litmus test of that proof. You know what I mean? Is that
Right.
they made that stuff so inexpensive that it just became like this. I don't know. I don't know what to describe it. It became like a mini golf place or something like that. It was just like,
A little putt putt place.
yeah. Not to say mini golf places are rough or anything because they
Well,
usually
no.
aren't. But
Our Dairy Queen, it has a putt putt course that's really nice.
yeah,
You know, so yeah. But
I'm just saying, like,
I know what you're getting at though. You
yeah,
know. But like a friend of mine had asked me, like, hey, have you ever tried Tinder? I'm like, no, because people don't take it seriously. I'm like, but my one friend actually signed up for Match because she even said, like, and she's right, people pay for that. Like, so they take it a lot more seriously than
yeah,
people that are on Tinder that just want to hook up and bang. These people are on Match. They want
exactly.
relationships and crap. So if you go to a park and you're charging $10 to get in, nobody's gonna care and you're gonna treat it like crap and probably bang in there too.
See,
But if you charge,
I went one step further. You know, I went to a local theater house where they put on, you know, plays and culture, and that's how I met Leah. So
right? Well, you did it the old-fashioned way. You actually
yeah, well,
met
I
her
did
in
the old
person.
fashioned way, but it was kind of expensive because it, you know, it's like $60 a night, like a head to get into that place.
Dude, but honestly, like,
So, but to be
like
fair, I didn't spend the money because my friend was an actor there. He got me in for free. But see,
but
I met a better
technicalities,
quality of person there.
technicalities, but to me, that's no different
Yeah.
than meeting somebody if you go to a concert. You know what I mean? Like, you're paying big bucks to get in the concert. It's a like-minded person. They share the same interests. You know,
Exactly.
you went to a theater because you enjoy it, and then you met somebody who enjoys it because it's like-minded
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, that's almost the right. Like, dude, I've met plenty of people at bars and stuff, but the only thing you have in common there is drinking. You know, whoop-de-doo. But if you meet somebody more on like a passionate level of a hobby or a love of something like that, there's more of a connection, you know. So yeah, but met a couple people at college too, but yeah, that's the way to go about it. It's like you said, even like paying money for an amusement park is it's the same scenario. The more you like, and look at what we're doing over like in the comic books. The people are paying a premium product, a price for a premium product. They're going to take it seriously. You know, if you're paying $4 for a comic, you're like, even now that's expensive, but it's still cheap, and it's printed cheaply and it looks cheap, so you're going to not treat it as well. Content's garbage too. Disney is I was just gonna draw and ignore the chat. Disney is opposite. My mom and I went to Disney like 8 years ago. The Florida one, 6 years ago. I had my transplant, so it was 6 years ago, I think. She had a good time. Disney's not for me though. It's more. It's more. I don't know. I like roller coasters and big rides like that. You know, I'm still this like the amount of time that they put into stuff and stuff like that is pretty interesting, and some of the innovations they have are cool. But it's just, I don't know. I'd rather just go to like an amusement park. See ya. Rex Hex and Apex. What? Oh, Rex Hex and Apex show today at 12 p.m. Eastern. Oh, you mean Saturday?
Probably.
It has to be.
Probably at noon.
Yeah. See, whenever people like, I get thrown off if like it's after midnight, so I know. Yeah, he means Saturday, but I still get thrown off because I haven't gone to bed yet. So to me, it's still Friday.
I'm pretty sure 12 p.m. is noon, right?
Yeah, he's talking about noon. Yeah, everybody go check out. Go sign up to Apex and go watch it. Yeah.
It'd be like 9 a.m. my time.
Yeah, it'd be 9 a.m. your time. Honestly, dude, my alarm is set for 12:30 on weekends. I don't. Even then, I sleep until 2 in the afternoon sometimes. I'm just because I get like anywhere from 4 to 5.5 hours of sleep during the weekday, so my body's just like, yeah, I can't do it, and so it dies on me, which is bad for my medication because I'm supposed to take that 12 hours apart. So I kind of screw that up a little bit sometimes. Yo, what's up, Replicant? How you doing, man? Welcome. We're just hanging out, chatting, having a good time. Having a good time. And see, I dropped the link. Nobody. Told you. It's fine. I only take it personally. But you're here. That's all I need. All you need is Play-Go.
That's not true.
That is true. It is true.
Not even close.
It is close. You and I have been hanging out for a long time. That's
yeah.
all we need. That's all we need. Yeah. Yeah.
I keep eyeing this blanket over here. I want to open it up, but I don't want to open it up till it's winter time.
Does it? I mean, yeah. I guess it does get a little cold over there.
Yeah. It gets cold in here, like during the winter. I sometimes I turn this light, this shop light thing on.
Yeah, I know, dude. That's super dangerous.
But it gets so warm.
Yeah, and you'll fall asleep. Next thing you know, your little precious blanket is now in fuego, and we have a Play-Go mellow, a roasted Play-Go mellow. We kind of don't want that. Dude, I have, because I've said it a million times. The air conditioning goes into my room, but not the heat. So in wintertime, I live like what, a few miles away from Canada, so it gets freaking cold in my room. So I have a space heater and a heated blanket on. So even then, dude, it's when you get into single digits, even if you're inside, it gets insanely cold. I hate winter, dude. I can't wait to I would love to get out of here again. That's why I went to college in Florida. I didn't go there for the education or the learning experience or anything. Like, dude, I went to get out of Ohio. And I knew that was kind of it was almost an easy way, even though it's probably the biggest mistake I've ever made because of the cost. I did still learn things, which is good. But Dan Plagle is a very friendly and cool artist. Bascom is great too. Thank you, Apex. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, dude, I went to school in Florida. I only regret the cost, like all the experiences and stuff, some bad, some good. I don't regret those, but dude, it's the cripple. I tell everybody, whoever even says, like, talks about college, like around me for like, I might go to art college. I'm like, yeah, don't. Save yourself a lot of money, watch YouTube videos, and draw every day, and build your portfolio. You don't need a degree.
I like the draw every day part.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a firm believer in it.
It's a Frege-ism.
It is a Frege-ism. Uh, I mean, he might have been saying it before
Draw
me.
every day.
Draw every day. Draw
Eat
every day.
ribs with that food.
Yeah,
You
he's
never
an
had a clue.
he's an Imagine Ninja.
I keep wanting to transform this Robotech toy that I got, but like
Why can't you?
I have no idea how to
Oh,
transform.
you never showed that, dude. Let me see it.
Hold on, I already messed it up.
Oh, you already broke it?
It's got a bunch of ball joints to items, and I mean, for good or bad, they pop out pretty easily. So I mean, it's kind of good, I guess, because you're not breaking shit. But
As long as you could pop them back in.
yeah, but I'm trying to figure out how to pop it back in.
Hey, Wise, I got to get on your channel again and do some Frog G shilling.
I've yet to be on his channel.
Oh, you got to go on Wise's
I
channel.
know.
It's
He invited me on a bunch of times. Was like, it's like everybody. I keep. There's another person, like Joker fan, I think, or something like that. He wanted to have me on, but like, everybody always wants to have me on, like right when I'm like
going to work,
like busy or something like that, like
Right.
days that I work or. And I feel bad because I want to go on, but like, you know, Leah has something going on that she wants us to do, and then I just like.
Well,
you know,
I mean,
it comes-
people are very understanding about things.
So here's the
hold on. Let me
here's the bike.
Let me get you. There you are. Oh, look at that. That's cool. You got these at San Diego, right?
No, this I ordered online.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
You got a little kickstand on there,
That's cool.
and then
Like
it comes with. Comes with the
Oh.
little
He's dope. Look at him.
Genesis climber figure.
That's cool. Huh?
It's got a pretty good
Yeah.
face. There's a version even without the helmet on that is like her hair flowing and stuff.
Oh, okay, cool. So like it's like wisping in the wind while she's on the
it's pretty
motorcycle.
cool. You can put her on the bike, but I just have her kind of like displayed,
Right, displayed to the side of it.
standing, like kind of straddling the bike.
Right, like yeah, she's at a red light or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice. That's pretty cool, man.
like that.
I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
But I want to transform her so she has the bike on like the power suit version with her on the thing, but I don't know how to. There's an instruction booklet on how to do it, and I just haven't done it yet. It's kind of complex.
I used to
It's not
have
like-
ran.
It's not like how the toys used to be, where you could just figure it out pretty easily.
Dude, Transformers. I remember like we would get them and we would just do it right out of the box. My parents
Yeah.
would like reading the instructions and stuff like that.
It was
we
pretty
got
easy.
this, don't worry about it. Yeah.
Now it's like a whole thing. I have the plane too, that they put out like a little while ago, but like even that,
The Cyclone.
it's like I'm worried I'm gonna damage it.
Yeah, dude, I don't blame you. But yeah, no. Wise, any day but Tuesday and every other. I try not to stream over Luke, so any day but Tuesday and Thursday. Hit me up. I'd have to skip a workout, but that's fine. I skip. I sometimes skip them, so it's okay. Like I said earlier, my body's aging, so it's fine. But yeah, just hit me up. What's that one? What's that one? Oh, is that Cyclone?
No, this is the Alpha. It's cool because it's got a little miniature. The guy that's inside is a little miniature action figure.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and it comes with a small Cyclone bike to go with him as well. It's in the packaging somewhere.
Right. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I ain't got no room for this stuff.
but it's like
man.
super detailed.
Dude, it's a good thing I don't have room for this kind of stuff because I would be buying all that. I don't really collect toys, but some of it looks so awesome. I'm like, I would love to own that. Oh, wise guys find something very humorous. But yeah, no, like people are understanding. They know you have a life, and people have lives. So, um, you know, and you, dude, your work schedule is worse than mine. So is funkier than mine, and most people go off the East Coast time. So
Yeah.
it's really tough for you to get onto things.
And then there's also, baby time.
Now there's
and
baby time too. Yeah,
Yeah.
but like I said, people understand. So
I'm trying to get all this other book done. That besides Goblin Girl, this is one of the new pages.
so good.
Did this one yesterday. So I gotta gray tone it still, but I've got that book to do. It's like 32 pages. I'm currently working on Goblin Girl Fiendish book.
Like I said, if you can't do anything that we ask, let us know, and we'll be.
I mean, I can. It just, it all takes time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. If you don't have that time, we won't be mad, dude. We'll understand.
No, I'm good.
Anybody that we ask, they keep.
I'm
if
good.
Anybody, I know, but I'm just saying. Anybody we ask, if any of them say like, "Oh, I can't do it now" or something, okay, Ink and I, dude, Ink, he works like that crazy plumbing job, so he's worn out all the time. My schedules, so we totally get it.
Yeah.
And you're in high demand, sir. What up, Indy? How's it going?
I'm not in that high demand.
You're in higher demand than
mainly
me.
because I tell people I'm too busy.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. You'd be insanely swamped right now if you didn't tell people.
It might be. I don't know. I don't know if everybody wants to work with me.
They do.
Yeah.
I want to work with you. That's all that matters.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. That's all that matters. Well, yeah, as long as you got me, that's all you need. But yeah, that new book is the next Lady Ragnarok piece, right?
Yeah, Lady Ragnarok. He was happy I sent that page off to him today. He'd been waiting. He wants to launch his book, and I've got a few pages penciled, but they're super loose pencils. So it's kind of I don't have a ton to show him.
What would you say takes you longer?
Done.
What would you say takes you longer, the lines or the gray toning?
Gray toning probably takes me longer.
I would think.
Because sometimes there's stuff that I do in the gray toning that's I don't know. It's always the gray toning. I don't have sometimes I don't have a lot of people have a formula on how they draw, and I see a lot of how to draw stuff where there's this is how you do it, and it's
right.
I don't really have a way that I do it. Especially when it comes to gray toning, I think I have 3 or 4 ways I do it, and I never do it the same way twice.
You just do it whatever the piece calls for.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, I try to build the shadows, as it were. I try to do the lightest sort of light, and then I build onto it to give shadows and stuff. I mean, that's the best I could say I do. But sometimes I'll go in with if I know oh, it's gonna be tonally this way, I'll just go in with darker shadows right away. And I don't know. It really depends. Depends if there's water involved or if it's at night or.
Right. Well, I would think also because you don't do this stupid cross hatching crap like I do, so I would think
dude, I do that too. There's stuff.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, on this page, there's even some cross hatching stuff.
Because I thought you did it mainly gray toning is what it was.
I do. Sometimes I don't bother. If I know I'm going real heavy with stuff on it. But I mean, lately I have put a lot more design elements like that in it. I mean, look at this. I mean, that outfit is just a bunch of
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
like web pattern
Nice.
things.
Look at
So
that.
I'll do it. It just depends on what
On
I'm
what you're
trying to
doing.
do with it. On this page, a lot of
Oh,
these
hold on.
these rocks and stuff, and
Oh yeah.
the way I do some of the tree
I mean, I wasn't trying to insinuate your stuff's not
stuff.
detailed because it's highly
No.
detailed.
I'm just saying, like, I do it sometimes, but you're not wrong. Like, I don't like, a big part of it is because I know I'm doing gray toning,
Right.
so I don't need to do as much of the hatching because it disappears usually with the gray tone.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you end up graying it out almost sometimes. And that's what I'm saying though. Like I do all the stupid. Like that's where my layering goes is in the cross hatching, and your layering I would imagine goes in during the gray toning. So that's what's going to take you probably the longest.
Usually,
is
yeah.
the gray toning because you're layering.
I started doing a little bit of the other though lately, just because
just to change
just
it
doing
up.
it.
Just
Because
to
I
keep
see
it
people
fresh.
doing stuff, and I'm like, oh, I want to try doing a little bit of that.
It's
And
fun.
so I do it sometimes.
Yeah, dude, I find cross hatching to be.
I'll be right
relaxing.
back.
Okay, I'll try to hold down the chat.
Hold it down.
I'll try to hold it down. Oh, who's leaving? Oh, later, Michael T. Thank you for swinging by. Yeah, we got Indie Aces in the chat. Yeah. Good night, Michael T. Too bad he left. I don't know when he's doing another MMM stream. I do like those. I try to catch them and watch them. Sometimes I'm watching them in the shadows. So he doesn't know I'm there. I'm lurking. But So everybody go back Goblin Girl. Link isn't in the description, but I know Frog G dropped it earlier. But just search Goblin Girl on Indiegogo. You'll find it and back it. Beautiful book. I do have both Death Metal Hero and me have Goblin Girl pieces that people for the sign up I believe are getting. So little mini prints that we did some fan art for, and we're gonna send them to Plagal. So yeah, but go back to Goblin Girl. It's a beautiful book.
Send me what?
Goblin Girl. Oh no, that we're gonna send you the fan art pieces that Luke and I.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Then that was those just for the email signups, or is that like a stretch goal?
Yeah, it was just the email sign-up stuff
That's what I
we were
thought.
doing
Okay.
before.
Yeah.
And then I'll just I guess I'll send you the list, and I'll let you know who's on there, and then
Thank you, Silva.
you can send
Yeah,
them
yeah.
out.
Well, we're just gonna send you. I was just gonna mail. I was gonna print them and get them sent to you.
Send them to me?
Yeah.
Why don't you just? Okay.
Because that way you can send them out with their backers.
I suppose. Yeah.
It's just easier that way.
Okay.
Isn't it?
I don't know. Is it?
I think so. Yeah. I'm gonna send you a lot of them anyway. You decide.
Right.
I mean, if it's more of a burden on you, I mean, I'll ship them out. I don't want to burden the.
Stuff going on in the chat.
Is there a fight in the chat?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on in there.
I
Skip always says I never read chat, so
I try really hard. I feel bad.
Too. I just get caught up talking to everybody that's on here, so it's
Well, there's usually more than just one person.
And like I said, and there's usually not a ton of people in chat, so
there's 9.
There's a healthy little back and forth going on in here. Comics Mate showed up.
Dean's here. What's up, Dean?
Yeah,
is he right here? Where is he? No, I tried
a Dean and a Skip Edwards and a Michael T.
Michael T left.
Eagle Rider and a Silvar Ogre.
Okay, so Sheila came back.
She's booing you, Jason.
Well, I can't. If she can find a way to get me robot eyes so I can read everything perfectly.
She wants you to be a boo.
She wants me to be a boo. Like somebody's boo?
I think a boo.
Hmm.
She wants you to be all about it.
I would love to be somebody's boo, but I'm a very busy man. I don't have time. I barely
See,
have time to do this.
see,
You know? So I apologize for my
disappointing.
lack of. I apologize for disappointing everybody.
Yeah.
If I could be a boo, I would. I do my best. Thanks for the link, Michael T. Is he going
Skip
to?
Edwards, the sleight of hand.
Hmm. Is that why they're booing me?
A
'Cause I'm not.
sleight of hand, not the sleight of hand.
Is that why they're booing me? Because I'm not sending them links.
I don't know.
Is that the Is that the torches and pitchforks going on over there?
You don't like Evil Rider confirmed.
I don't like a lot of people. So I mean, she should be welcome then. At
You're
that point, you think
very
about it.
bitter.
I'm a very bitter man. Yeah, yeah. I don't. I mean, I didn't send Michael T the link. I didn't send Dean the link. I didn't send Skip the link. I sent you the link, Plagal.
You did.
I did. I sent it straight
Because
to
you
you.
asked me before, and you were talking about our stream the other day.
That's correct. Not only that, you're doing a piece, maybe for Frog G.
No, I'm not.
Uh,
Maybe I will do it. You asked me to do it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if you don't have time. For Frog G. And I got something on Gobble Girl.
Irene gets the tits. I get the ass.
I don't know. I have to talk with her, dude. She didn't stream Wednesday.
No,
I was gonna
fine with that. I think it's a good plan.
Well, I still gotta hit her up. I don't know if she can do it though.
I can do something funny since it's the back of the book.
Right, and I'm not gonna stop you, but I'm just saying, if she's like, "Wow, it's a full cover," I don't have time for that because I have so many other commissions.
Well, if that happens, we can go back to the initial plan.
Of you doing the cover.
Yeah.
Okay. You'll do the full cover if she can't do it.
Oh yeah, if she can't do it, I'll do the full cover for sure.
Sounds good to
But
me.
if she can, but she doesn't want to do the full cover, like she wants to do the conjoined thing, I'll do that.
I don't think she was a fan of that either.
I don't think she was.
So
Most people are not a fan of that. Because like I said, in general, artists like me and Irene are the way we work. I know this from talking to her. Is if we do a cover or something like that, we conceive of the whole thing as an element we're doing. So it's weird to go, I need to do this much of a thing and leave room for this other guy to do a thing. Like
Right.
that's a weird.
I mean, I would just picture as like somebody laying it out. Like if I did the layout for it, let's say, and then you're like, all right, I'm going to draw these two elements. She's going to draw these two elements.
For some artists, they don't even want somebody laying out their shit.
That's fine.
There are
Like
some people that love that. It helps them wrap their head around like an idea, but
right. I'm not saying me. I would imagine like the
especially
people.
her, because she's like very much like soup to nuts, like creative.
She's a control freak, is what you're saying. Total control freak.
Pretty much.
Has her way or the highway.
100%.
Typical woman. Typical woman.
She's just that good. That's the reason why.
I honestly can't argue that.
Yeah.
She is that good.
Like I've seen the piece she's doing for PTP's new book.
And see,
it's awesome.
But see, that's the
she
thing.
She did everything.
Like
she laid it out. She drew it. She even colored it.
And that's the thing, though. Like she's doing and obviously that's already done. But she's doing like PTP. I know she's doing another cover for somebody else. She's got her own campaign book. She's got the crossover with you. She's got she's juggling a lot of garbage. I'm not calling all those projects garbage, but I call my own stuff. You know what I mean. But she's juggling a lot of stuff. So for her to do a full cover, I'd understand at that point being like, look, it's just way too much. And so if she can't do it, and I think everybody can understand why we hit her up to do it, because it's talent, and I love her style. So I think she would it would be fun to see her do a Frog G cover. So, but like I said, that's the other thing though. I don't want people to think if she drops that I'm just asking somebody else as like a because a secondary person. It's like no, I'm asking people whose art I love either which way. Like I'm not demeaning anybody by if she drops out and like oh your second pick. It's like well that's not really the case. So it's like you would have been asked anyway. So yeah, but yeah, if she drops out, everybody heard it first. If Irene can't do it, Plague's doing the variant for Frog G if Irene can't do it. So there you go. Confirmed. Documented. Either which way, we get a sick cover. I thought Michael T went to bed.
Did Michael T go to bed?
He said goodnight. People were saying goodnight to him. Grab an oar? Wait, what do you think I'm doing? I'm oaring it up over here. I got like four or five oars going on. Talking about grabbing an oar. You grab an oar. Ain't grabbing nothing. As bad as Marvel is, it did increase her skills. I don't know. I'm sure she was. I think if anything, they might have even toned it down because they might have wanted her to draw more in a Western style. So she probably upped her game when she went over to indie comics and self-publishing.
Because I think she was working at a high level even before she went over there, and she didn't work there for very long.
Right, but
I think even told if you want to say upped her skills, she probably upped her skills when she was working for, I don't remember the animation studio, but the place that makes Archer.
Yeah,
because she did.
I forgot about that. Yeah,
2 seasons of Archer.
Yeah. So yeah, but no, I mean, I'm sure she's always been amazingly fantastic. To me, like you, Bar, there's certain people that just can do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you guys can just do it. It took me a long time to build up.
Some days I can do it.
I'm just saying, like, right out the gate, you kind of had the knack, Like, it took me, like, you should see some of the garbage I did even when I was 20. It was... Like,
right out the gate?
Yeah.
I don't know about right out the gate.
Right out the gate. You were born with, like, pencil in your hand.
I probably was, like...
Drawing.
I probably was reasonably good, maybe... I don't know. Like, probably... 2000 I became reasonably good. Well, I guess my Boneyard stuff wasn't too bad, my old stuff.
See, that's what I'm saying. You had stuff even back then.
Some of it was all right.
Dude, in early 20s, I don't think I would have been able to do a book, period. Like, it wasn't...
I mean, some of this stuff was not good. I look at it and I go,
Well, I mean, obviously you've grown, artistically since, in the past 20, 30 years, Like, everybody has. But I'm saying when I was 20... I wasn't at the level a lot of people were naturally at when they were 20. Like Noah at his age now drew better than I did when I was in my early 20s.
Right.
So, like, some people just have that natural skill set, and like that's why it takes me a little longer sometimes to do things. But I had to really work at developing my skill set, like, and just hammer away at it. So, but like Irene, she was good for right out the gate up probably. Like, I'm not saying she drew like she did now when she was 12, but she probably had that knack like right away. I mainly started drawing because one of my older brothers drew first, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna emulate him. So, and I had to develop the skill set when he was naturally just gifted with it. So
it is true.
Okay, enough. What? Enough feast. What? Enough teasing. Oh. Gonna go poof. Oh, well. We're gonna go pout. Oh. Do you see? Okay, you see how long it takes me to read a chat. Okay, that's why it takes me. If I ignore you, I'm sorry. You know, it, that's not me kidding. That's how I just read that. So, yeah. But yeah, no. I mean, I can't. If I hope you don't pout, but if you do, I can't stop it. I mean, there's worse things to pout about. I guess. Pout about bad things. Pout about how we're not going back to the moon ever again. That's kind of sad. Stop. Collaborate and listen. Stop ignoring my chat. Dan. Oh, he's talking to you. Stop ignoring my chats, Dan. Dan's not hosting.
I wasn't ignoring your chats. I was even mentioning that I wasn't.
He was doing a better job than I was at reading the chat. So
How am I the worst Rob Arnold ever? I'm not even Australian.
What does that even mean? I guess again, this is why I have to explain my blindness every single time I'm on stream, because people forget because they don't frequent it, or they're for new. So I could show actually. All right, let me see here. We're gonna do a little fun thing. You want to do a fun thing, Plagle?
Sure.
All right, we're gonna do a fun thing. Here we go.
As long as it doesn't have anything to me reading chat.
No. You don't have to read anything. You're good.
Just
Okay.
kidding.
Oh, you don't have to read anything though. Now, granted,
The baby is doing well, Skip. Thank you. I just saw him today.
yeah, Plagle saw the baby today.
I have a giant. It was a pool. I don't know what it was supposed to be, but it was supposed to be something you could use in the pool. And
Floaty?
I don't know if it's supposed to be a floaty. It's a giant, like, sort of stuffed crab. And they were selling it at the grocery store to get rid of it for like $10, so I bought it, and I put it in my bed to use as like a kind of like a footstool, because I have like a bad knee, and sometimes if I sleep with my leg up on that, it'll cause my knee not to lock up and do weird stuff in my sleep. Well, anyway, when we had the baby over, we kind of pushed because it's a big round pillow with like crab legs and pinchers out on the sides. So it's mostly the round part of the crab. So we divot the top of it and we just put the baby in it, and it's like the baby has a little red like pillow bed thing.
Nice.
So yeah, he was over here today sleeping on that.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I like it. All right, here's the fun thing. Okay, I can see this dot, right?
Correct.
Okay, kinda. I mean, I could see it. It's there. I mean, this half here is kind of missing. The bottom part here, or whatever. There's a bottom part missing. Am I? Okay. Oh, see, I boomered it already.
What is going on?
You'll see. Hold on. Okay, I can see this dot. So, let me make my brush bigger. I have a selection somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to get rid of it. There we go. All right. Now all right. Here we go. You see that dot?
Yeah.
I can't see that. Can't see it. I'm looking at the dot. Can't see it. Wait. Nope. Can't see it. Still can't see it. Okay. I'll let you know when it comes into vision. Oh, there it is. I just saw this area here. Did I even lasso it? No, I didn't. See, I'm hitting buttons. Oh, that's what's happening.
Okay.
My layer's locked. Okay. Let me unlock that.
Are you trying to show what the range of vision is that you're working with?
Yeah. So let me get rid of. Okay, I saw. Okay. So I can't see. Okay, I saw that. So I can see it. So I'm looking at the dot. I can't see all this up here. All this is gone. Nothing's there. Still can't see that. See that. Can't see this up here, over here. Oh, saw that. Right over there. Am I drawing on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't see it. Can't see it. Nope. Oh, see it. I can see that right there. Nope. Oh, see that right there. So you can't see that. See that? Oh, saw that. Nope, can't see that. Am I drawing on it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. So I can see here. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't see. I didn't. Okay. Can't see that. Okay. Can't see that. Nope. Yeah, okay, I saw that. So I can see from here to here and up in here, kind of.
Wouldn't it be easier just to like paint the area you can see?
Maybe.
Mm.
But, like, this is pretty much what I'm working with. I'll do that. I'll do that.
Crazy.
So, you know, when people yell at me for not reading
People yell at
freaking
you
crap,
for having vision like a keyhole.
for the most part. Okay, so, yeah, see, it helps with the dot. Kind of see that. And then, oh, a bit too much. I guess there. That's fine. Yeah, that's about it. That's about what I can see. Now, mind you, your screens vary and stuff like that. So yeah, but that's what I can see. Now, mind you, there are also little black spot like dots everywhere, and like some cloudy vision that makes things a little more opaque, so I don't see full colors. If something's black and dark blue, they both look black to me. So
Now, is it your retina that's causing that?
it's yes, because it's called retinitis pigmentosa. So it's like bruising on the retina, and also like the cones and all that stuff. So it's like there's like pigments and stuff on there that's preventing my eyes from intaking like some light, and also some of it is just like blindness. That's why my left eye is way worse than my right eye. I'm mainly seeing out of my right eye. My left eye, I can mainly see if I close my one eye. I can mainly see like here and here. And that's about it. Like I really can't see much out of my there's maybe a little bit more here and there, but that's really it. I can't really see much out of my left eye. So it's mainly my right eye, but it's also my right eye is jacked up. So
Eagle Writer says FFS. I was just kidding, Jason.
Hey, I'm just saying. You want a joke? I'll play serious time. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah, but
Jason lays it out in black and white. He really lays it out in black and white.
I do. So yeah, but it sucks, and like that's why, dude. Even like I can't read web pages like websites. I have to get my phone out and like zoom in so I can like see, because the chat over here, I could see there's words there, but even with glasses on, I can't read them because it's like the font is small enough to be almost gray to me, and it just blends in with the white background. Yeah, that's why dark mode is my friend, dude. With it being all black, I could read the white just pops it out more.
Yeah.
So yeah, but so keep that in mind, people. Whenever you see any of my artwork, so I struggle to bring you pleasure. So
yeah, I'm well aware of that.
I know you are.
Bring it up to people.
Like I said, I know
like,
people,
you don't understand how good this is.
Dude, that's what I tell everybody. If I could see even 15 to 20% better, I would be dominating right now.
Yeah.
Like, because I would be even better, like, and faster. So, yeah.
Well, your stuff that you did before your vision got worse was pretty amazing.
Yeah, dude, my vision.
I mean, it's still good now, but I mean, like, your earlier stuff was like, your new stuff is more like Wayshag, sort of Sam Keithish looking, whereas your older stuff was kind of like I don't know, it had the texture of like Sam Keith Waychak, but it was more like Jamie Hewlett, like Tank Girl looking type stuff.
Cool. Yeah, and I love Tank Girl. I
Yeah.
love that style.
It was like it was a really formed indie sort of style, whereas now your stuff has gone more to like a abstract, like
it's almost
art.
dirtier.
Yeah, and it's like I said, it's more it looks more like I can't think of the word right now, but like art that would be in a museum hanging on paintings or whatever. It's like it's more it has more emotion. It's less about visually, like it's visually telling a story, but it has a lot more of the emotional and the textural context of like a painting to it now than so much as like just a straight up fucking storyboard, if that makes any sense.
No, I gotcha. Well, and that's the thing, because like even like Absolute to now, like my vision's gotten worse. Like, and that Absolute one didn't come out all that long ago. It's just it's and so yeah, like I said, Absolute is digital, the first book and half of the second one, but I still have to zoom in pretty tight to get stuff. So some of it does get a little grittier, especially in Absolute 2. But if I'm doing traditional stuff, it's gonna be like my cross hatching is gonna be off from part of an original line just because I can't see it line up. So it gives it that more of a chaotic vibe to it, which I actually like. So, but I do also like that organized chaos, like Wayshak pretty much does. Like he'll have the exact precise places that he's putting this cross hatching or the lines or the thickening things up, but it looks chaotic, but it's all planned out and things are placed perfectly.
Yeah.
So like that's really what I love, but obviously I almost can't do it. But and like everybody gives me some advice and stuff like that, and I actually am going in on the 23rd for just a regular optometrist visit, because I think maybe some glasses might help a little bit in some areas, but then I also go for genetic testing, because if it's a genetic retinitis pigmentosa, then there might be a new drug out there that can maybe help. Like even if it's like 4%. Yeah, even if it's like 4%. I don't care.
Yeah.
Anything something
would be good.
Yeah, anything. So so I'm
Maybe
hoping
even see if there's like some sort of like stem cell like gene therapy or something.
I did see online like there was a stem cell thing. I don't know how that would work or if it's even legal in the U.S. So
It's legal. Look into it.
Okay. I ask every time I go to the optometrist or also my specialist. So and like he did say the specialist so far is like vitamin A, but
I mean the only thing that might happen is it might not be legal in your state.
Right. So, dude, if they were like, "Hey, stem cell will, improve your vision by 40%," I'd be like, "Go take me to a country where it's legal." Then I don't care where it is.
You know where you go? You go down and you see our good friend Pedro.
Yep.
Because
Pedro will get you covered.
Honestly, I would regardless, I would go there, because Panama, like a lot of people say about South America, like doctor stuff. Panama has some of the greatest medical like breakthroughs going on there because they're heavily involved in stem cells down there.
Yeah, and that's
like
to
me. Mel Gibson goes down there for stem cell. A lot of celebrities go down there for stem cell treatment. So
drugs always help. Good night, Michael T. Yeah,
I would visit Pedro for sure.
Yeah, I don't understand why like our country fought like stem cell stuff for so long. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Because they're killing babies, Jason.
Oh well. Are they? I don't know. I don't know if that like how it all works. I have emotion. I just know like
the fact is they don't even need to kill babies to get stem cells. Like we saved a bunch of stem cells from our kid when he was born.
Smart.
We saved genetic, which is like the cord and a lot of that stuff, and then we saved the blood, the core blood. So we have all his stem cell stuff. And what's crazy about that stuff, it'll it's good for me, it's good for Leah, and it's good for the baby. Like any one
Right.
of us can use it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and see that's smart. Like I think that's what all doctors should advise every new parent. Like you should think about saving some stem cells here. They'll come in handy. Maybe you
And
never
as
know.
Leah
It's always
says,
good.
it's pretty expensive to store, but
It's worth it.
for some people, but it's definitely worth it in the long run. That's why when
Right.
he told us, I was like, if it comes down to it, I'll just like take half of my check and pay it for the year because it's.
Right.
I think it was like $400 for the year
Well,
to save it.
that's not all too bad, dude. Because the way I see it, and I know that's probably every year, right?
Every year, yeah.
Yeah, but to me,
That's like health insurance more.
that's
or
what I
less.
was about to say. Like to me, you don't know what the future's going to hold. Like when my
Yeah.
mom had children, she didn't think we'd have kidney disease. Like you never think about stuff like that. And your baby's going to be perfectly healthy. But I'm just saying for
And as she
anybody
said,
else,
any prospective future siblings as well.
there you go. And that's the whole thing, though. You never know what's going to happen in life, so it's
Yeah.
always good to have that little bit of a backup precaution.
But yeah, I would look into that if you could.
Yeah,
or,
I'm gonna.
or have maybe I talk to Pedro, see if Pedro can poke around.
Well, I'm gonna talk to my the doctors first.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I see him on the 23rd, and he's gonna refer me to the specialist. So
Yeah, because I would look at all options, even if they're far options. Because like, I don't know.
don't shoot you.
I would
Don't
look
shoot
into
you.
it.
No Eagle Rider. No, and I know Eagle Rider that you were joking and stuff like that, but I don't mind. I did that before on one other stream one time traditionally, like I showed my field of vision almost, but and I don't mind doing it. Like I said, there's people that may watch this replay for a couple hours. You never know.
Yeah, don't take it. That
It's not
way,
personal.
Rider.
Yeah, it's not personal.
I
And
think he just wanted to like
fill
like show it
content.
visually. I don't. Have you shown that visually before on here before? I don't know if you have because
Like I
kind
said,
of like described it once, but I don't think you ever like visually put it in there. And it's good just to be on your channel because if somebody comes across that watching the videos, it
Right.
sets it further home. Like
Well,
what you're doing as an artist is.
I kind of showed it one time traditionally, but you didn't get the full like effect of it, I guess. Like because with digital, I could kind of show better because it's a big white screen with a big black. You know what I mean? Like you can actually see it. Before I kind of did it with a brush, it wasn't really as effective, and it was a while ago. So I mean, and like I said, you get new people watching. You get new people watching streams, or new people watching right now. You never know. There could be lurkers that just they don't chat, but they watch. So and I view it also as the way I view my story and my life and everything as I want it to be more of an inspiration of anything than more of like a pity or anything like that. I don't expect
definitely not a
sympathy.
pity. It's
But I don't expect sympathy or anything. I mainly want people to be like inspired. Be like, hey, this blind guy is making his own books, his own artwork.
Jason needs simps. That's what I hear.
I mean, if you want to send me a couple bucks, I'm not going to argue. But
Simp Jason.
But yeah, I just want people to be like, yeah, this guy's doing it. I can do it too. Stay away from oils. Well, I mean, I don't want to drink oil. It's what you put in your car.
Lorenzo's oil.
Lorenzo's oil. Is Lorenzo a good dude? Processed meats. I mean, I appreciate everybody giving their advice.
I'm trying to
in the
tell
chat
you to
and
keep
stuff.
your salt intake down.
Yeah, well, you have to do that too.
It's true.
It is true. It is true. No, I appreciate everybody's comments. I do talk to my doctors frequently, and I go by. Leah. Hello, Leah. Welcome, friend. Yeah.
Geez, that's a really good photo of Leah.
That is a good photo of Leah.
I like that photo.
That's a good one. Yeah.
That's how I see her all the time.
Well, that's good, dude. That's awesome. You're a lucky man.
I am.
You are. And she's got a great personality too.
Every time, yeah, and every time I turn my cell phone on, I see that face.
Dude, I like yeah. When I was in
You are the new Daredevil.
Dude, I wish.
Daredevil
like
in
that.
real life. He's the artist without fear.
I wish. My hearing would be fantastic. Yeah, but it is what it is, and I'm gonna do what I can do while I can do it, and that's all that it is. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but I never blamed my vision on any lateness or anything. So whatever it comes down to, I don't ever blame my medical conditions on certain things. So, but yeah, like I said, it's mainly to inspire, to have people get motivated and be like, I can do my thing. I can hammer down. I can put a book out. I can get thousands of people watching my streams.
Yep.
There's not thousands of people, but I
Yes.
appreciate the few that do watch. You are all loyal. You're all loyalists to the cause. Yeah, but this isn't about that anymore. We're moving on. Moving on to new and brighter things. Moving on up. What are you working on? Are you working on that Grey Tone?
I'm not working on anything. I should
Oh.
be working on stuff, but I don't know.
No, it looked
My
like you were
energy-
doodling.
No, I was just looking at some stuff.
What were you looking at?
Hmm?
What was it?
I was looking at some of my noir detective stuff.
Of your own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. That's the
Just-
project I'm excited for.
I was looking.
I mean,
at
I'm
some
excited
of
for
mine.
Goblin Girl too. Don't get me wrong, but you showed me stuff from that, and I'm like, yes,
Yeah, there's a lot of people that want to see this thing.
yeah.
I'm slowly working on it.
After Lady Ragnarok, is that like, and Goblin Girl's done, like fulfilled and everything? That's the next thing, right?
It could be. I have this like giant monster book that's done. I was thinking about doing that, but
If it's done,
yeah,
yeah, put that out if it's done.
because the giant monster book is like done. I even have it colored and lettered.
If anything, yeah, I would launch that. Oh wait, what was that? Hold that up again. Is that it? What's that?
This is the book, yeah.
You have the actual book?
Yeah, I printed this already.
How
You
many
can
of those
actually you can actually go online and purchase this version.
So what you'd be putting out would be like a reprint?
Sort of. Some of the color work in this is like not the greatest.
Okay, so you
And,
might want to get it touched up.
What's that? Yeah, just some of the color work. And I've got about I have like 6 or 7 or so pages that were drawn that were cut out of the book. Because I was trying to, because when I made these, they were print on demand,
Mm-hmm.
and the price for color print on demand at the time was like super expensive. They were like $4 a copy, basically like $3.99, I think, or something like that.
How many pages?
24.
I mean, well, for today's standards, it's average.
Yeah. So I was trying to keep it down.
Right.
So I cut a bunch of pages out. I think I have them here. Let me see. Do I have them here? I think they're over here.
Why you ain't gotta apologize?
I think they're over here.
So far, you don't have to apologize.
Yeah, they're over here. So I have these pages that were left out.
And then you're gonna plop those ones back in.
Yeah, I put these back in.
Nice. Oh, look at that. Now, you're not going to do for this what you did for Goblin Girl and look at it and be like, I'm just going to redraw the whole thing.
No, I don't need to redraw it because, like I said, the pages are done. There's some other ones that aren't in here. Where are they? Hold on. That was just like a handful of them. There's a bunch that were.
How long ago was this finished?
A a while ago.
Okay.
Probably around the time I did Goblin Girl, actually.
Oh, okay. All right.
This is like
Still,
older
it's not too bad.
stuff.
Yeah, it's not too bad then.
The style's pretty much the same as it is now,
Right.
at
That's
least
what I
for
was
what I
more or
was
less.
doing with it, because it's supposed to be like a mod, like 1960s looking book.
That's what I was more or less curious about was this, like the style of it, because we discussed earlier how you grow as an artist even if you're born with it.
Yeah, I mean it
So,
hasn't. It's changed a little bit, but
but not enough to warrant a whole redraw.
no. Goblin Girl was like needed to be redrawn because like the style I did that in was like not at all what I'm drawing like now. I don't know where those pages went.
Oh, I'm gonna take you off big real quick. You probably don't want to be embiggened when you get back.
Yeah, dig me when I get back. Let me look.
I will. Where's my glasses at?
On the pages.
They're right here.
They might be on the artboard here, but
dude, yeah, my art table's covered with pieces and stuff like that.
got all kinds of. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I don't think I can get to them right now.
Are they buried?
Well, they're not buried, but they're over in this other corner, and I think.
I think I just got Wise's message.
There's
I'll
a
read
box
that later,
here
Wise.
that's got a bunch of art in it.
Ooh. Dude, it's funny. My mom will show off artwork I did, like even I don't know, 7 years ago, and I'm like, yeah, please rip that up. Like she'll show it to like people that come over. This is look at this. You did this in Michael. I'm like, please, just it's horrible. Destroyed. I look back at my own timelines on Instagram and stuff. I'm like, oh, why did I post that? Like I'm like things that really aren't that long ago. Like maybe even 7 years ago. I'm like, what? Why? Why did I post that? Like, what was I thinking? It's because I'm in. Care. Oh, you're an ogre. We have layers. like a parfait. You have layers like a parfait. Ogres have layers.
I was just looking at this stuff the other day.
That's what I was asking. When's Jason's? Where's Jason's glasses? Yeah, too bad. Glasses really won't. They'll help. Hopefully, they'd help a little bit, but I'd still read slow because. Yeah, even when I read, like I have to read almost each letter at a time. I don't encompass the full word. It sucks. Anyway, enough of that. Enough about depressing stupid crap. Whenever I see the girls artwork. Yeah, I mean, I get it. She's a parent, but please don't. Like, it's like, yeah, I have a comic book. Show that. That's actually good. It is funny, like, because sometimes I'll draw, like, the weird things, and they'll have naked girls, like, the naked boobies, even though they're not, like, pleasant to look at. They're still naked, and a lot of people are like, oh, that's nice. It's really skillful what you do. They don't, like, yeah, they don't like, obviously don't like the content. Which is fine. I really gotta... Okay. Well, have a good night, Sheila.
Sheila?
Yeah, Eagle Rider. I call her Sheila.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a term of affection and endearment. Well, have a good night and feel better.
Hell is Sheila?
Yeah, Eagle Rider.
I didn't know.
Yeah. I admit I blanked on her name one night, and so I called her Sheila. So I'm calling her that.
Alrighty.
Calling her that from now on.
I don't see them down here.
That's how she would know that I'd probably be mad if I didn't call her Sheila. She'd be like, "What, is Jason okay? Is he mad at me?" No, I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at everybody, not just you. Don't take it personally. Hope things. Yeah, I hope things get better. I mean, I also call her Eagle Rider too. It's her screen name. I call everybody, dude. We know Devil Flyer's real name. Everybody calls him Rex now. I still call him Devil Flyer. I can't help it. I usually call people by their screen name or their last name, or if there's too many of them. Everybody's saying goodnight to Eagle Rider. They're probably buried, dude.
Maybe. I don't know. It shouldn't be. It should be right here with all this stuff. With like the pages and stuff.
Well, let's take a quick intermission. Not that one. We'll do the.
Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what? Yeah. You know I be on a what? Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what? Yeah. It's all hard, ain't no fear here. You ain't giving this to all, you steer clear. Never beat, I've been down and I reappear. You got some money on the line, you better put it here. Rolling in and doing that work.
Oh yeah, girl. What else do I got in here? I pretty much like deleted all my little things. What's this one?
For my pleasure.
For my pleasure.
For my pleasure. I didn't delete that one. I deleted because I never use them, so I deleted a lot of them. Hey, kitty cat. Oh, Moira Kitty's here. Welcome. What's up, Moira? I try to get in her chats whenever I can. I mainly lurk in Moira's kitties when she's streaming.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, everybody go check out Moira on the YouTubes. She does these weird long live streams sometimes. They're really interesting. Sometimes she'll show like videos of like old movies. I don't know. But she's into politics and stuff like that. So go check her out. She says hi and greets me every time I'm there. She's fantastic. I love her. Good people. She's good people. Everybody go subscribe to Moira. Like I said, I like having good people around. So yeah, but I admittedly am not much for politics, but other people are sometimes. And even when they're talking about it, I'll sit there for a while and listen, stuff like that. So she has on a few friends every now and then, and they chitter chatter about the day's events and stuff like that. And Moira's very active in her community, so I like the stuff she puts up. She's good people. Yeah. Hugs back at you too. Hugs for everybody. That's what I say. Yeah. Yeah. And I like cats too, so that helps. That her screen name it deals with cats. Yeah. Yeah. We like it when the kitties purr and meow and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. And I'll show it again. Not the ice up crap. The line art for the wallpaper, which everybody gets if you're signed up for Frog G. Link is in the description below. So sign up for Frog G, everybody, and you will get. This is the line art for the wallpaper. It's the homage to the Hulk number 340, Wolverine and his claws out, and you get the Hulk in the reflection that Todd McFarlane drew. I homaged that. So Frog G with his wrench, and Dan Fraga did do a trading card for Absolute Book 1 of pretty much saying like Samurai Priest is holding his sword, and he's got the alien in it. So I was kind of also carrying on that tradition of an homage with that. Oh, pardon me. But yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this. This is just the line art. I did post it to Twitter, a low res version of it. So this is obviously the high res. And Ink Spots is going to color it. He's going to throw down his amazing color work on it. The dude is a beast. Follow Ink Spots in the description below as well on Twitter, as well as Frog G himself, the mod, the Link Master, the co-creator of this whole. Without Frog G, this wouldn't have happened. So follow Frog G, and Ink Spots is going to color this. He does beautiful work, and he yells at me because I put all this, he's like, oh, he's drawing all the good stuff for the free stuff. It's like, well, no, everything that I draw in Frog G comic itself is still my good stuff. Like it's paneled, it's smaller. I can't, take all that. I can't spend 5 hours on a panel, you know. And this is more than 5 hours. I think this is about a 8 to 9 hour piece. But I finished it up last night on Playgo's channel, which is unfortunately the stream is gone. But yeah, but it was a lot of fun to work on this. I had a good time. I really. And this is Sarnunos. This is the main bad guy Inkspots came up with, and there's going to be a supplemental along with this campaign. There's going to be a supplemental on certain tiers that Inkspots drew it and I inked it. Now with Frog G, I'm drawing it and he's coloring it. So we're kind of flipping the script with the supplemental, where he's drawing it, so it's going to be his style mixed up with my little stupid cross hatchings and, you know, all this silly garbage that I put in. Like, there may not be any ink splatters, mainly because I'm inking it digitally, but I'm still putting in like all this little cross hatchings and stuff like that. So this is traditional. This was pen and ink. This was how I did it the old school way, or my old school way. If you zoom in, you might be able to see some digital, because this thicker line here is like, see, I even inked over it. Oh no, that might be a little fade from the printer. That I didn't ink over that. So yeah, so you can see there's some, you know, the thicker line, the outline, that's digital, just the basic form, like the shape of his eyeball. I even inked over that eye. But yeah, so it's 90% traditional, this piece, and it was a lot of fun. So everybody will get this if you sign up for the campaign. Now, you won't get this if you don't sign up. If you don't sign up now, you don't get this. Period.
Don't sign up now.
No, sign up now. That you want to get this. Sign up now. I'm saying if they don't sign up now, they won't get this, because the next month's one is going to be different, and you don't get the past wallpapers.
So you want them to sign up right now?
Right meow.
Okay.
Right meow.
Okay, I found them.
Nice. That's how you kill time.
What's that?
So that's how you kill time.
Yeah.
You got an unboxing stream?
Some of these are just pencils, but
cool. All right, hold on. You ready? Here we go. Oh, there we go.
I guess we'll do table cam.
What were you gonna do?
I was gonna do the one where you can see me at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Let's make that a little less bright. So this is one of the pages. There's another one. And then these ones were inked.
Yeah. Ah. Oh, that's
This
good.
one.
I'm gonna have to hide the chat for a minute so I can see these.
And then this monster one.
Ooh, look at that. And these got omitted, right?
These got omitted, yeah.
Ooh, these are nice.
These ones were ready to go in there, but I cut the storyline.
Well, you had to fit the page count, right?
Yeah, because it was like a lot, and I was just like, well, we'll just stick with these characters. And then these were some that I was working on that I was thinking about adding in to like fill out some like pages where there were storyline would need to cut. So like,
ooh, I like that.
These, but yeah, these were all deleted scenes, as it were.
Nice. I really like them, dude. I like those pages.
Yeah, the whole bunch of characters that were cut out.
I mean, sometimes we got to cut out those, you know,
Yeah.
it just happened. Hey, Courtney, what's going on? Good to see you. Welcome. We're just showing off some Plagal artwork.
I don't know if I have any of the concept design stuff down here. I got
Yes,
one
that.
character design.
Ooh.
Just this character.
Ooh. Make it bigger. There we go.
So,
Look at that.
yeah, I had a whole bunch of villains, and I don't know where I put the character sheets at, but they were over here.
Were they like turnarounds?
Yeah, sort of. Some were turnarounds, some were just
Just one pose?
just one pose, like design ideas for characters.
Right.
Because there was like a whole group of people that were working with the agency in this book.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, man, after Goblin Girl fulfills, I would just do that. I would put this out since it's done. It could be a quick campaign. And while that campaign is,
It could, like, if I did this one, I would pretty much, I would run the 60 days. I would go
Right.
into demand, but at 60 days, I would just start shipping them out.
What's up, Hockey? Right, and that's the thing.
I wouldn't be waiting at all.
But that's what I was going to say. Since that's done, with the 60 days, you're shilling it, but you're also then working on whatever else in the back, and once the 60 days is up, like you said, you just ship it out. You don't even like you order the books and ship it out. So
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about really much of anything, maybe except for stretch goals. That's about it. Even if there's some people who don't even like look at Richard Meyer. I think he's done a book where it's just a book. No stretch goals. So I don't see a problem with doing just a book. I don't know if people. I know Jim Cox. Sometimes he just tosses the tchotchkes in like a box or something like that. So
Right.
some people, they don't mind not having anything else. They want the book. But yeah, I think I think you should do that. Like, that's a good idea. And it gives you time to de-stress after Goblin Crawl.
Yeah.
It gives you, then you can spend more time with the baby for a while. It's kind of like a mini vacation almost.
A mini vacation.
Hockey, saying all these words, just, dude, you have the link. Just come in here and say it. I mean, we may not be going much longer, but you have the link. I know Plago can go all the way until 7 in the morning, but... Oh, Apex. Later, Apex. Have a good night, man. Thanks for swinging by. I mean, we could even maybe end it now. What do you think, Plago? How are you feeling?
How am I feeling?
How you feeling?
I feel all right, I guess.
All right. You're not sleepy?
What's that?
You're not sleepy?
Not really. I mean, I'm technically supposed to stay up for a little bit just so that
Why?
I'm not...
Am I allowed to know why?
Because I work the overnight tomorrow night. So if I stay up to I don't know, 2 or 3 my time and I go to sleep, I'll be better prepared to push through the night tomorrow night.
I'm not staying up till 5 in the morning.
No, you don't have to. I'm just saying.
Although it wouldn't be the first time. I mean, there's been some times where you and I, backstage, we would just be talking, and next thing I know, the sun's coming up, and birds chirping.
That is true.
Lola's sleeping in her chair.
Very true.
We have done it. Oh, old days, man. That wasn't even all that long ago. It just seems like it was years ago.
Mm.
I don't know. Time passes a little weird in this little digital life.
I suppose so.
You're not in. I don't think you're not in this as much as me. I'm in the YouTubes more often. You actually have a life. And are you ready? Are you ready to be up until 6 in the morning?
Who? Me?
Are you ready to be up until 6 in the morning? Your time?
Yeah, I'm always in.
There you go.
You think I'm going to keep you up that long?
Just not even that long.
Might.
It's only a couple more
Hey,
hours.
everyone.
That's how hockey operates.
It is how
Damn.
hockey operates.
Well,
Come on, Hockey.
it's nearly dinner time here, so I just thought, I'll pop in.
You and your dinner time.
Time.
It's always dinner time for hockey.
Hockey's
Okay.
it's nearly second lunch here.
I see, you said turn around earlier, so I started singing. I just go, turn around every now and then. Yeah, that one. So.
Yeah, I knew somebody would somewhere. You can't say the words "turn around" without somebody singing "Bright Eyes."
Bright eyes.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Every now and then I fall apart.
Wise says hello, hockey.
How are you, wise guys?
I'm sure he's doing great.
And hello, Leah. I didn't say hello to Leah. I did say hello to Courtney in chat.
Need
But,
you more
say hello.
than ever.
verbally with audible sounds.
We had a few ladies. We had Leah, we had Moira Kitty, and now we have Courtney. We got a few ladies in the chat tonight.
Hello, ladies.
Hello, it's ladies' night every night. We had Jim Cox up in here. We had Michael T. Lord Crackhead showed up for a brief moment there. Dean James. I'm forgetting people. Apex.
Well, hello to all those people who were here and not
Yeah,
here anymore.
we like them all.
And to future people who may
And
see this.
Sheila was here too. So there's 4 ladies.
For all the new people, what's our updates for Frog G?
It's in the works.
Okay. I'm glad this Frog G update stream has given us lots of information.
You mean the 2-hour long update stream that we probably already updated everybody on?
Who doesn't know about the updates of Frog G? Anyway, abridged version.
Maybe Courtney might be the only one. I did go over a little bit when Moira popped in, because I want her to back my book. But she actually does collect comics too.
She's singing the song. So,
yeah, see, they just want to do hockey. They're here for you.
No, I doubt it.
They're here for your singing and Plagel's, harmonies.
Draw. Oh, I was going to say
Harmony.
No. See,
harmony.
he's gonna harmonize with
I'm
you.
gonna turn around is harmony.
See, Plagel's admiring his own
Needed
work.
more tonight.
I didn't even know how to play that song, but
More than ever.
that's enough. That's one chord. That's all you get.
That was
Because I haven't tuned the guitar properly.
that was terrible.
I haven't tuned the guitar, and
You
it's
didn't
a
do a
12
good-
string. It takes forever to tune.
You didn't do a good job, Hockey.
I apologize.
Are we still on for tomorrow night? Are you still doing it tomorrow night?
Sure.
All
If you want to, Dan, if you aren't working tomorrow night,
He's
I'm
working.
working tomorrow night.
I know, but aren't you supposed to be working tonight too?
No,
No.
Oh, okay.
tonight is that's I know Plagel's off Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays.
Okay. I always thought it was only 2 nights. Sorry.
You should be. He's your friend. You don't know his schedule?
I like Courtney's just combined your first name and your last name together. I think that's great.
J-Scum?
yeah, like mixture of.
Is it this one?
And no, it's 2 up.
1, 2. I came here for you. No, she just accidentally hit the M.
I know, but it's I just.
There's no C in there. I could see if it was J Scum, but
That would be.
No, my name is Jason Bass Scum, like bass and scum together. I'm
Bass
scummy bass.
Yeah,
that's my family crust. It's a bass that's like all filthy with like pus and grossness. It's my family crust. Well, thank you, Courtney. I appreciate that.
that sounds Irish. Yeah.
I think there might be a little Irish in it. We're mainly German, and Welsh or whatever.
Yeah,
But,
German.
Yeah,
That is my last name is German as well, so
Yeah.
I am German bound.
She's here for me and Boob Dan.
Yes, of course.
I mean, I expect people mainly to come for Boob Dan. I mean, I know our viewer count went up, doubled once he got in. So
Did it?
no, I was being.
I was gonna say I don't think it did.
It was.
You had to question it. You couldn't just let it happen. You
Sorry.
know? You couldn't just let me lie to you about optimism.
It's all right.
You had to bring it down with
I
reality.
live in the real, Jason.
Real sucks. We need to be. That's like I had 5 viewers. Now I have 10. I'm gonna blame you. I'm gonna say it's all your fault.
See?
I think it's hockey.
No,
No. I had 11. Hockey came in. It went down to 10.
it went down because I was the 11th.
Shh. Hockey. Don't tell him that.
Oh.
I see
Why
three.
can't I
See
sleep?
3. Oh, I love heart. You guys. But you had this. You going out? All right, Wise. Check you later, man.
See you later.
I got your DM. I will DM you back about a time slot to. If you are brave enough to have ink spots on as well. He knows how to behave himself. I mean, he did great on Bancrofts and on Apexes. He can behave, but he can behave when he's talking about Frog G or like comics in general. Like if do you even read with Luke? He behaves really well. Once you just be like ink spots, you could say what you want. That's where like once you let him off his leash, like he tends to get a little rabid. And gets people's channels struck and almost taken down. Anyway, you have to delete your stream as soon as you possibly can.
Or just like what do you call it? Unlist them.
Yeah, or unlist them.
That's what I do.
Yeah, I do love Kit Kats.
I know you do, Courtney. You like kitty cats? I like cats.
Kit Kat. I like Kit Kats. But I like all chocolate. So except for Snickers, for some reason they don't appeal to me.
You don't like Snickers?
No.
Hockey had to go, Plagle. I don't take anti-Snicker talk around here.
I agree.
Thank you. Are you ready to behave? Are you ready to behave yourself, Hockey?
I didn't.
Snicker hate.
Listen, I didn't say it should be annihilated from the face of the earth. I just said I don't enjoy.
I could do this all night, or at least another 20 minutes.
I love Mars bars.
Fine, I'll let you stay. Whatever.
Especially when they're being rich.
Please be sure and smash it. Thank you, Wise. Smash the like and all that stuff. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Wise.
He says, whenever you get around to it, Jason, your guests are always welcome. My channel is adults only, so there you go.
Yeah, everyone's is. You can still get your channel struck with ink spots on. Yeah.
Nerdrotic has a funny thing about that. Okay. I used to watch Nerdrotic, but I don't watch him anymore.
I watch him. I like like I was telling Plago earlier. I do like streams like Nerdrotics, as is like recorded things, because while I'm at work, if I'm listening to my music like for a couple hours, and I'm like, okay, because I've heard every song at least 40,000 times. I'm like, I want to change it up, and Nerdrotic just uploaded something. I could just listen to that while I'm shipping, or I do like Az will do his like hour one sometimes where he's reviewing like Resident Evil or something like that, and he'll have Jane Theory on, and dude, they make a great team. So, but Plagle wants to do some review stuff and stuff like that, recorded things and stuff like that. And I think that'd be really good, and that way, like I said, it's something I don't have to watch right away. I could wait till work and then like catch up on them and watch them. And I like review things. So
I agree. The little 10-minute videos I really like. So
that's what, dude. Shane, I listen. I pretty much listen to every single one of Shane's because he uploads them at like 3 a.m, 5 a.m, and I when I'm at work, then I'm like, oh, Shane got his new. That's where I get a lot of my news from. Actually, is Shane. He's probably one of my favorite ones.
Yeah. I don't subscribe to any of them, but I do like when Ethan does these little 5-minute, 10-minute ones. And
I
Shane
do like Ethan's.
Does his little ones. I don't watch their streams, but Courtney's got the name wrong. It wasn't Nerderotic that was talking about. It was Nurkish.
Oh, okay. I see it here. I don't know Nurkish either. I've watched Courtney's channel a few times. She has a lot of fun over there. She has a good time, and I like that. It makes me happy. I don't know if I would dare jump in on some of it, but just because it's a little too much fun. I'm kind of a
streams, so.
I'm kind of a cynic and I'm too cool for that. Like I feel, if I feel odd about something, I can't do it. Like basketball, I can't play basketball, dude. I can't. I suck at it, but I feel odd doing it, so I just don't. Yeah, we go a little bit.
Crazy.
You guys do go a little bit crazy. It's fun.
Yeah.
Are you still looking at some impressive artwork you did, Plagle?
Yeah.
Nice.
I tried to sit down to draw today, and I just go, nah, too tired. I had to work this morning, and I then had to go shopping, and then I come home and I sat down to draw, and I'm just going, nah, I don't feel like drawing. So
Well, you should draw.
I should.
You should.
Wasn't going to happen today though.
I don't care. Do it.
No. Oh,
If not today, when, Hockey?
Exactly.
When I magically gain talent.
You don't have to have talent to draw.
Oh. Okay.
I tell everybody, draw every day. I don't care if it's 10 seconds or 10 hours. Draw every day.
I've scribbled a couple little things down here, there,
Okay.
today. So
I'll allow it. Plagle may not, but I'll allow it.
that's true.
The what?
Plagle, I give you permission to hunt me down. You can come and I give you permission to come and give me a smack.
I'll get on the Google Maps.
That's
it.
I'm not. I don't know if I'm an oddball per se. I'm an oddity. But I don't think I'm an oddball. I could be dorky sometimes, but I have to be comfortable enough to be dorky.
My youngest kids are home. They are across the road playing in the cemetery.
That's what I think every kid should be doing that. I love how that was like
And he's not lying, which is what's funny.
True.
Exactly. And I just love how naturally it just was like, yeah, they're across the road playing in cemetery. It's like, that's an everyday occurrence. It's like, it's what they do. It's fine.
Actually, no. They don't
just
do it very often. I was actually excited. They were out of the house.
You were excited they're playing in the cemetery?
Yeah, well, it's quiet. It's like,
You encourage them to try on the other people's apparel? Like, that's fine. They don't need it anymore. Just dig them up.
They're finding some dead children's tombstones to dance
they
around.
didn't take
on.
any shovels with them, so, you know.
It's dark.
And they're not big enough to like do any damage, so yeah, they're fine.
Oh, jeez, dude.
And like, you know, the people there aren't going to like chase them or you know,
That's
abduct
true.
them or anything. So.
No, I feel, Courtney, I feel odd doing things I'm uncomfortable. Like, you guys did like a little dance thingy like that. I wouldn't be able to do anything like that. Or like the puppet thing. I wouldn't be able to do it.
Dance thing? What are you talking about?
They did like a little dance. She played some song and like changed out the humans and the icons, and they were dancing and having a good time, and they were having fun. That's great. That makes me happy. People are having fun. But I can't. That's not what I would feel uncomfortable.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
I just would. It's just me. I don't know what it is. Like I can't explain it. Like, it's fun. Like, I can see they're having a good time, and I like that. But I can't do things like that. I can't. I have to be drunk just to like actually like dance. So
I don't think you can do freestyle rap. So Courtney said at that point, you're always welcome in. It's not a contest for kids though. It's content for kids.
oh yeah.
I will get why some feel hesitant.
No.
Then
It's,
Skip comes in telling a story. I'll
Cool.
never forget the day my dad told me before he kicked the bucket. He said, "Hey son, how far do you think I can kick this bucket?"
did Courtney say that?
No, Skip did.
Oh, well, Skip is a amazing storyteller.
I did skip. I did read it. I was waiting to read them in order. So,
That's why hockey's here.
and then Courtney says, "So don't show your face. I freestyle rap too. And are you still too metal for that?" So,
Yes.
Courtney.
I like Tech Nine. I think he's cool. Stuff like that. It depends, but you be happy and do you on your channel. I'm not trying to discourage that. That's all. I like seeing other people
Don't be
happy. What's that?
Or don't be happy.
Well, then I'll feel unhappy, and I don't want to feel
Be happy
unhappy.
and do someone else.
No, if they're unhappy, I'm gonna go on a different show. I'm gonna go watch something else. I watch these shows to be happy myself. You know, when people start talking about how blind they are and showing it on screen, I turn the channel.
Skip is throwing out jokes. Anyway, Courtney says, "What? There's a joke before. He says, "Hey, Hockey, what does Clark Kent wear to keep the sun out of his eyes?" A supervisor.
That's so dumb.
It is so dumb.
I love it.
I grew up out of my I'm too cool punk rock phase, but I'm nuts. Okay, right.
That's good. I probably never will. It's more of a comfort thing. It's just
I do stream where I play my friends' punk bands. Okay.
I watch your streams. I comment. I talk. I have fun in the chat.
Who streams?
Courtney's. It's Courtney's. It's Courtney's Fellowship of Oddities of Oddballs.
Yeah. She hangs out with all the puppet people, but don't hang out with the Squish.
Oh, poor Squish.
It's the Cotton Connection. The Squish has never been invited.
I didn't tell a joke about sodium, but people won't I could tell a joke about sodium, but people won't understand. No, I didn't. I didn't understand it.
So, Courtney, are you aware of the Squish?
Probably not. Nobody knows the Squish.
I know the Squish.
Do you know the Squish?
I thought I did.
Do you know the Muffin Man who lives down Drury Lane?
I don't know the Muffin Man, but I know the Squish.
Allie's on everyone's channel.
It's true.
Except for mine.
I was going to say except yours.
She's never really on mine that much anymore. Or Red Valkyrie. She stopped going to those. She stopped hanging out like Wolverine. She stopped hanging out.
Hanging out with Irene, oddly enough.
Yeah, they do a weekly thing now.
They do a weekly thing now?
Yeah, they do.
It's supposed to be fortnightly, so.
Okay, every 2 weeks, but it's about like fantasy stuff, like fantasy architecture, fantasy world building, fantasy this, like it's a fantasy thing.
Okay, Skip's got another joke. Hey, Hockey, what's the difference between a hippo and a Zippo? One's really heavy, but one's just a little lighter. Oh, I'm not. I'm just reading them out loud.
I know, but the thing is, I like dad jokes, so these are actually funny to me. Courtney, do you know who the Squish is? You should know who the Squish is. Squish is.
I'm pretty sure she doesn't.
Why
don't
isn't the Squish invited to the puppet stuff?
Because he's not cool.
The Squish is the coolest.
He's not cool.
Allie's never been on Skip Edwards' channel. Well, we're not cool enough.
That's okay, Skip. Neither have I. I have been on
Ellie on our channels.
I have been on Skip's channel. I'm just kidding. I think he's at work. I would have sent Skip the link, but
I've been on Skip's channel about 3 years ago. He doesn't invite me anymore.
Haven't you only been in CG for like a year and a half?
Okay, it feels like 3 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. Time is weird in digital realm. Squish. Okay, yeah, you don't know what the Squish is. What's the Squish's YouTube?
The Squish Show.
The Squish Show. Okay, so go in the YouTube and type in the Squish Show, and you will be amazed.
She won't be amazed.
She'll be amazed. I'm amazed.
He's not very amazing.
He's a bit of a.
He's barely a crustacean.
Yeah, he's amazing. I saw him enter a comic shop through a toilet.
Well, that's one way he enters. Yeah,
right. That's pretty
when
amazing.
When the front door is locked, he will use the back door.
Skip Edwards, at Skip Edwards Art, go to my channel and watch the intro to the late night Jones stream. if you like puppets. And then Skip Edwards says, to be fair, I haven't had many people on lately. I am a bad friend.
Yes,
He is.
you are.
Oh, Skip.
It's funny when I do see when I see him go live during the night. I think, oh, there's all my friends, but I'm not on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. But like I said, I didn't send him the link tonight, so I guess I'm not any better.
He's crossed the Rubicon. He hangs out with big name people now.
Oh, he's a Shelby. He's another Shelby where he'll ditch a stream for somebody else.
Shelby, Shane Davis,
I gotcha.
PTP, people like that.
He's not part of the unhirables, is what you're saying?
No.
I gotcha. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's good.
man.
You do you. I'll sit here and draw my stupid blind artwork. It's fine. What do I know?
I welcome anyone on my panel if they stay positive. I do funny, not drama.
We'll see what happens tomorrow night.
But what if I wanted to hold up a skull and oh, Yorick, sorry.
Oh, You're funny. You're good. You're a funny guy.
I'm a funny guy.
Yeah, go watch the Squish.
He's a puppet. Squish is not animated.
He's not animated. He's like Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
He's an animated character in the fact of his personality.
Yeah, but he's not drawn. He's
not
a
drawn.
physical entity.
Yes.
He's not drawn that way. He's fisted that way.
Nice. It's. I mean, you're not wrong, but yeah. Subscribe and watch a few of those. You'll.
She found the wrong one. She didn't find.
Before this one, Skip said.
She found the wrong one.
Skip said, "I usually don't go live until Jason Bascom says he's going to call it a night."
Oh, so Skip's in here just waiting for you to call it. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Skip's
Maybe I'll
at
start up
work.
the screen.
He's at work. It's 4 a.m. Well, oh no, wait. He's over where you are. He's Arizona.
Arizona.
Hmm.
Did you guys hear about the caricature artist they arrested? He was up to some really sketchy stuff.
So bad.
So bad.
So bad. I love. They're so dumb. They're great. Like
Yeah.
that's me. Like, but I love dad jokes. But then I also laugh at what Inkspot says. So I have a wide spectrum of comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Which isn't good because it just encourages Inkspots to get even dirtier.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Good old Inks.
And then, yeah. But talented colorist.
No. Can you put the link? I don't have.
You're wrenched, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm actually not subscribed to the Squish.
No, but you're wrenched on my channel, so you could just find the Squish show.
Yeah, I've got to find the Squish.
Plago's wrenched too, so.
See, even Hockey doesn't like the Squish.
Why don't you subscribe to the Squish?
I actually didn't know you had a channel for him, so.
That's okay. I actually wasn't following Plago on Twitter for like the first year and a half I knew him.
It's all right.
I thought I was though, dude. I was like, I thought I was. I just automatically.
Be sure you've liked and subscribed and you're, signed up for this show and Skip Edwards' show. And if you got time, Hockey down there.
Yeah. No, don't worry about me. I don't produce anything exciting.
Go subscribe to Boop Dan Hart. I even said that earlier when you before you even popped in.
You did.
I did. Tell me I didn't do nothing when I did it.
I'm trying to.
Oh, we're gonna be calling.
Oh, I've had the Squish Show. Okay, right here.
Now subscribe to it.
I have subscribed.
Hit the
Okay.
bell.
Like nobody following him.
I never hit the bell. Sorry.
You better hit the bell for that one.
He's a sad little fucking dude.
Not hitting the bell.
Hit the bell. Hit the bell for
look,
Squish.
I've already moved away from it.
Hockey's deplorable.
Okay.
I'm not sending you any sketch covers.
Okay, there you go. It's in the chat now. So
I'm not sending you nothing.
I just put the link into the chat.
Yeah, you didn't hit the bell for notifications. I'm not sending you sketch covers.
It's not my sketch. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get you.
Why is this getting so like argumentative?
Because he should hit the bell for the Squish at least. Like
I hit the
just
bell
Squish.
for no one.
The Squish doesn't upload all that often. I think the last video he uploaded was like 3 months ago.
Well, it's because we did a movie. We did like a 15-minute short film,
right,
for a film festival thing, and it's been sitting in limbo forever. And I mean, that's a big reason why we haven't done any, because I wanted to put that video on there, and then because he's kind of linear, like all his little stories, they're all like, connected. So I feel weird not putting the Christmas one on there, and then doing another video.
So you haven't heard anything from them yet?
No.
That's weird.
They keep saying that they're going to do it, but I guess the guy who runs it is he's a co-host with John Campea. It's like some big YouTuber guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he does like a thing with him, and even his own stuff he's kind of slowed down on. So
So Skip says he had to chop down all the trees at his dad's house. He said they were all really shady.
Jeez, oh man.
Skip got a new job. He just cleans mirrors all day. It's the only thing he really can see himself doing.
That is me, Courtney. I am the Squish.
Yeah, he's the Squish.
He's the Squish.
He's actually on my first trailer for Goblin Girl.
That's what brought the whole friend phenomenon.
Yeah, that's where Friend came from.
Yeah.
What do the farmers
See
say
if
when
I
he
can
goes?
find the link to that.
Yeah, I'll play it.
Can you play it?
You share it, yeah. I mean, the playback speed may not be great, but
yeah, the playback always sucks.
Or
I think I've got to go do family stuff anyway.
Oh shit!
What does that have to do with anything, Augie?
Oh, no. It's dinner time, and we're probably going to watch a movie. So.
Wow. So.
What?
That's crazy.
What?
What?
Another Matrix actor died.
Oh, the second. What's her
name?
The
same person. The same character has died twice now.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, the actor of the same character. Do you know
not the architect, but the other one, the lady that gives
Oracle.
him
Oh, the Oracle.
The Oracle. Yeah,
she's dead yet again.
Oh, geez, oh man. Well, when they recast her, it'll be a new actor, so a new Oracle who just dies and comes back.
That product is dead.
It is, but I'm just saying in the movies, like the Oracle can get erased and come back though as a new program. So it's like real life. Maybe we're in the Matrix.
Maybe.
I didn't like that. I think. Yeah. Anyway. It was. I haven't seen the new one. Everyone's saying it's rubbish, so
I'm not gonna watch it.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Squish is welcome as you are, Boob Dan, on my show. That is.
I found it. The audio sucks so bad on this though. It's the only thing.
I mean, we could try it if you want.
You could try it.
Are you gonna go hockey?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
All right. Have a good night, man.
Oh yeah, thanks.
You out of here, hockey?
So, I'm out. But I'll see you tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah, you'll see me tomorrow.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Enjoy. Bye, everyone in chat. Have fun.
Later, man.
Do you want me to share it to you, or do you want me to just share the video here?
Go ahead and share the video here. We'll see what happens.
So you want me to share the link or the?
No, just like share your screen.
Okay.
I mean, I think it'll be choppy either way.
Yeah.
The only way for me to do it is if I were to somehow save it to my, computer and upload it.
I know
to
this is Dean. Dean always says this is his favorite video.
It's a great video. I'll mute myself when I play it. That way,
Okay.
I don't know if it'll echo, but or
Do
you
I-
have to mute yourself.
Myself too. So.
Yeah, you'd have to mute yours. We'll just mute each other.
Okay.
That'll work. And then we'll probably call it after this. Yeah, and Courtney said, you and the Squish are always welcome on her channel. So
Yeah. Is it showing?
you're
Okay.
sharing your screen, but there's nothing playing.
Yeah. Okay.
So many books on the shelf to choose from. You don't know what to get. Having trouble deciding what kinds of books to get, friend? Yes. Why, yes, I am. Maybe try Indiegogo. Indiegogo? What's on Indiegogo? Well, how about this? It's a new book from Indiegogo. Dan Plegle's The Goblin Girl.
In a world of dark magic, legendary heroes, and fantastic curses, was born into it a goblin girl named Gin, and her friend Rathul helps her escape her dungeon, which she has been cursed to be left in. Now, a full-color graphic novel of 80 pages of substance, violence, despicable disgustingness will give you more magic and epic boobs covered in blood than you can shake a magic bag of beans at. Well, you know what I'm getting at. It's awesome. And there's boobs. Yes, epic goblin boobs. You need this book in your life.
This book is awesome. Oh my gosh, so good. Hey, wait. Sorry, friend, you can't have that copy. That is our display copy for purposes of advertisement only. That sucks. But you can get your own copy. Really? How do I get my own copy? Go to Indiegogo, Dan Plegle's The Goblin Girl, and sign up for the mailing list. Get your very own copy of this book. Yes, that's right, friend. How does this make you feel? Excited? Oh my gosh, I can't wait for this book. It's gonna be amazing. Yes, it is, friend. So go sign up now. I'm gonna go sign up right now. Oh my god. That's right, friends. Sign up now. You don't want to miss out. Indiegogo, Dan Plegle's The Goblin Girl.
It's a classic. You're still muted.
Absolutely classic.
Love that video, dude. My puppet Frank is a sock type puppet. Two. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. So that's the Squish. Yeah. And that's where Friend came from. So it's a little CG lore there. Indie comics lore. So yeah. So thanks everybody for swinging by. Gonna call it because Jason. It's late for Jason. You have what, another hour to go or so? Plagle?
What?
Like, you have to be up like another hour?
No, I'll probably be up. I'll probably have myself stay up a little bit longer. Yeah, eventually, because but I mean, I'll watch TV or something.
Right.
Just I have to get my body into the rhythm of being up late for tomorrow.
Right. Yeah.
You don't want to be too tired because that's how accidents happen.
Correct, friend. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Have a great one.
Long day,